and I have to go clean something up. That was a joke. I don't.
Okay.
By the way, have you gone to the restroom yet, Devin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, good.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Oh.
No, kidding.
Okay, well, since you went to the restroom, since I hit the record button, and since everybody is here, it is time to start the show, time to start the fun. So, would anyone like to give me a last time on, or would you like me to do it? I understand it's been a little bit of time, so if you want me to do it myself, I don't mind. But if someone wants to attempt to, by all means.
So there was a bit of shenanigans played against our baby Caitlin.
Yeah.
She was turned 2 feet tall, which should have been permanent if you're asking me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I totally forgot
She was aged up a bit.
Tiny old baby.
Tiny old baby.
And
Which
you should-
honestly,
wait, what happened to it?
sounds like it should be a movie. Tiny old baby.
Tiny old
I
baby.
guess that's Benjamin Button.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Brad
She
Pitt
had-
in Tiny Old Baby.
What had caused that was she had tried to contact her parents again, knowing full well that this could have been the result of it. She knows not to tempt chaos, but she does it anyway. So she got some rather distressing, broken up responses. Didn't tell anybody about it, but she got some responses back that she is taking with the best of intentions that she doesn't think are aimed at her negatively, even though they sounded like they might have been.
Even though one of the messages don't.
Yeah, we don't fucking want you.
Please stay away.
Please stay away. Scene.
Wilt hit puberty and his voice changed.
Yeah.
Everybody.
There was a dark character shift. Puberty.
Yaxper was rather depressed because of racism.
Yep, because right.
Him and Trevor and Sarah and Hera were all having talks together and
Depression.
depression drinks and depression talks.
Very active.
Cathro was visited in a dream by a reborn dragon.
Yep.
Haunting him, calling him a bitch, saying you ain't shit. Cathro was saying, "Oh yeah, well I'm still alive, so you ain't shit."
And then he said, "Best 4 out of 6."
Hera was attempting to convene with Vera, so Nerstein was watching over her. And they had a bit of a talk about a possible past life. Nothing concrete was gathered from that because the memories just simply aren't there.
Yep.
Next day, we got up, we talked to Floric, we talked to Trevor about going into the woods to try and find Hal the Red and Roll. We thankfully mentioned about the Black Hand.
Yep.
Because having done so, and Alabaster brought up the fact that he is a fallen Azamar, and there is a massive history between Alabaster and Floric.
Yep.
And that we should absolutely, under all circumstances, try our best to steer clear from him and not to confront him. We journey into the woods, run into a team of Black Hands that are searching the woods for the ravens. Two people that aren't Neristine got found.
Yep.
I believe it was Cathro and Yaxper.
I believe so.
So Neristine tries to make the best of a bad situation by claiming that we were indeed sent out here by Lord Kerrigan to track down Hal the Red
Only
and
a partial line.
fuck them up,
Yeah.
because that's what we were being paid to do.
Yep.
And and the situation slowly devolved due to racism and Yaxper not being able to contain himself.
Wait,
Had
hold on.
nothing at all to do with Neristine
I
egging things on.
I feel like you just failed a real life deception roll. Is what just happened. I
It's
feel
more
like
like
that
just-
last part was perhaps a little bit wrong. Perhaps. Just a little.
Neristine rather annoyed with the fact that their companion was being insulted, and they're not the one doing the insulting.
Yeah.
Tried to stick up for him in the best way they know how, by picking a fight.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
stirring the pot.
Things devolved rather quickly, and we were then met with the other team of Black Hand assassins that were also in the woods, that were also scouting about. They had suggested that the team leader and myself head back to town
Yeah, the cool thing now.
to cool things down, and everybody else who was being level-headed just stay and continue with the mission. Neristine, through gritted teeth, apologized.
Sheer force of will.
Yeah, through sheer force of will, apologized for their actions, and just wanted to get the job done and over with. And that was when Rawls was trying to sneak up, but was spotted.
Sadly.
And then the rumble in the jungle started.
Yep. The fist
And-
stuff in the forest.
Yeah.
And Yaxper let the asshole get away.
Well, to be fair, you all kind of, in dealing with the mass amount of enemies that you were sadly unable to contain the entire situation. And because of that, these two individuals up here did sadly manage to get away. And we finished right off at that. And the two of them managed to get away. We had a few last-ditch pop shots that were trying desperately to get them. But sadly, they didn't work out. And we ended with them rushing away and our current only known Red Raven, Raul, going, well, shit. So we're going to pick off exactly where we left off. So you are exactly where you were last time. Raul has just noticed that two of them have gotten away and has said, well, shit. Floor is now
Hex.
yours.
Hex, don't worry. My Gribnaxis audition tape will be on your desk by the end of the week.
Okay, I will not listen to it, but thank
Oh,
I'm really interested. I'm really excited. So just a little thing. Obviously, Grimnaxis is essentially a kind of AU full version of the character that Devon plays in the Last Day campaign called Gribnak. And I have kept some story beats from Gribnax's past the same. So I'm really interested to see his take. Or
Just
his feeling.
misunderstood.
You're not misunderstood. You tried to kill a lot of people. Not good.
Well, in the other place, I'm very misunderstood.
You're not misunderstood. Anyway, so
Oh no.
that's Saturday. This is now. You've just failed to apprehend the final two Black Hand before they get away. Raul's right here. You noticed not particularly feeling great about it. What you're gonna do? By now, your token, like all of your little things would have dissipated. So I'm gonna get rid of them.
We're not in combat, right?
No, you are not in combat.
Yaxper is like upset that he's getting away, and he's like screaming, and he's rapid fire blasting Eldritch blasts randomly in that direction. Just
Blast.
Yeah.
And the entire force fire was made.
Oh no!
Many innocent birds were killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yaxper's gender reveal party didn't go all that well.
Really did.
We've dated this episode very hard now.
As you start blasting, Raul comes up to you and goes, "Yeah, it's not going to work. You can't just blasting. In fact, you're probably giving away our position."
Oh.
We should send some people after them.
Yeah, we could take the teleportation and try and catch up to them that way.
Wait,
Hey, did anyone else notice that this force is magical? Like,
what?
really magical? Yeah.
I'll check.
Can I check?
Can I check?
Yes,
Check.
any individuals that would like to roll an Arcana check at this present time, please feel free. You don't feel shit, Kara.
I feel dirty when I ask that because I'm like, that's Sam's thing.
No, it's all of your thing.
No, I know.
Well, you can't feel shit either, don't worry.
Hey, I did all right.
Oh.
So I'm going to roll one for error as well. Also join in.
All the fun.
So you know what? Oh, she fucking critted it. So yeah, that's fantastic. So obviously, Kara, perhaps Neurostine is a bit too focused on the situation. Perhaps her mind is too thinking about how are we going to stop those two that are running away. We need to make sure they don't say anything. So you pick up maybe light things, but you're unable to tell if it's the area around you or if it's your friends, because your friends are innately magical anyway. The same goes for Yaxpa. You're spending so much magical energy trying to blast those two that are running away that your mind isn't even able to comprehend the energy of the world around you. You're a little bit more. Syrah's a little bit more calm. She's panicked about the two of them, but she's a little bit more calm with less emotion involved than Yaxpa. So you actually have a bit more of a ability to calm yourself down then, and you do realize that there is a lot of natural magic in this forest. You didn't feel it before, maybe you weren't looking, or maybe you weren't up into the forest, but you are sensing now that you're stopping and you're thinking about it. You feel there's a lot of magic, nascent magic, in the air, the grass, trees.
Is there a chance I felt something like this before? Could I roll like a history check?
Roll a history check. No. You've not felt something of this particular of magic.
Okay, and Sarah's gonna go, shit, Wilk's right. But it doesn't, at least it's not like on the mountain where it seemed to be affecting some things.
You would all be able to Hera, fucking Britain, check. She performed a nature. She's looking around and kind of see that there's something about her that she's not giddy or anything, but there's like a moment of like spark of realization as
Hera?
I look at her and ask her what it is that's got her eye.
she snaps back to you and goes, "Oh, don't worry about it for now. Just, we need to try and stop those two. The two that are getting away. We need to try and stop."
Oh yeah, we do. Will, hand me your message stone, please.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
I should go because I am a long-range fighter.
Yes, you should, honey. And Sierra's gonna try to contact Floric with the message stone.
Right? Tell me what to try.
And Sierra's gonna send got in a fight with the Black Hand, 2 got away, need help coming from the woods.
You will get the message very quickly. You get a message back. What kind of help? What kind of help do you want? I can't intercept them. I don't have any. The only weapon I have, I can't draw in this place. What do you want me to do?
Do you want me to chuck my sword at them? I can do that.
You want me to use the sword? Yeah. The sword that will then alert the Luck priesthood as to where we are. Oh no.
Oh,
Joke. She's gonna have Floric do reconnaissance, see if he can spot them. Listen,
have Floric do reconnaissance.
have Hoot do reconnaissance, see if he can spot them and stall them. We're sending backup.
Yeah, message back. Okay, I will send Hoot out. Just Black Hand. That's all. No, nothing script different about them.
There are 2.
one has an auspicious yellow dot over his head.
One. Okay, hold on. There was nothing there was nothing different really about them. They're just regular Black Hand, right?
No, they're just regular Black Hand.
All right, that's what I thought. She's just gonna be like, no, they're just regular Black Hand members. There's 2 of them. Watch out. They do wield poison weapons.
Okay, I'll send Hoot out as quickly as I can.
Oh, that was the assassins.
Oh, well, some of them had poison. I remember that.
Yeah, the assassin had poison.
Oh, well, whatever, just in case.
Yeah, if these had poison, I'd be dead.
So
Whatever.
you've sent that. Floric has said that they will send you out to try and find them. What's next?
And Sierra's gonna look at Nerastine and go, Nerastine, you should back Yaxper up.
Sorry. Back Yaxper up with what? Says Hera, looking around at you like, you've said for Hoot to go and find them. What's the rest of the plan?
Confront him and take him out.
Yes, I will back up Yaxper.
How?
If we can get,
How are you going to catch up to them though?
We can use the teleportation stone with Gaul to catch up to them, maybe.
Okay, maybe you should have started with that part. Okay.
yeah.
Right. Do whatever.
She's a bit flustered. It's fine.
How will we meet back up?
We can find our way back here. We found it once.
Nerastine's good with the tracking, aren't you, Nerastine?
Yeah, it's nice that you finally figured that out, as you've asked literally everybody else in the team but me.
Famous last
tracking.
words before you fail.
Okay,
like a
okay,
Oh yeah.
all right, maybe we should just do this. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, time to go!
right. So I want you to be clear, and I want to know the plan. What's the next move?
See more
We
jumps on the back,
We are
that's the plan.
first going to teleport to Gaul.
Right. Who is we? Be very clear. I want to know who is we.
I guess myself and Devin.
Right. So,
I
These-
have been saddled with Devin.
Oh
Right.
my god.
so continue the plan. You two.
We are going to teleport to Gaul, and then from Gaul's, we are going to teleport to the edge of the forest in the hopes of catching them before they can emerge.
Right. What we're gonna do, because that will require a little bit more, we're gonna sort out that. Then we're gonna jump back to what's happening with Group B, and then we'll kind of resolve it all and come back together. So, Group A. I'm gonna skip taking you to Gauls because I assume that you're not gonna waste time talking. You're just gonna go, "Hey, bye," and he's gonna look confused and be like,
What?
It's always nice to have visitors. So, I'm going to say that you travel to Gauls, not a problem. Roll, both of you, roll me a Constitution save.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I throw up.
throw up all the people we're trying to kill.
If
Right.
I could, I would.
No. This is for when you've reached Gaul. This isn't so right. Kara, this is the second point that you've been sick because of teleportation. I would like you to, on your sheet, mark yourself down as having 1 point of exhaustion.
Is that enough for me to puke?
That is enough for you to puke. Yes, you feel very
What's
sick.
the threshold?
Sorry,
What's the threshold?
I'm not telling you. The DCs are for me to know, not
Oh.
you. Can work them out if you're smart enough, but I'm not going to tell you.
DC is not to abuse it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
To Warner Brothers.
you both appear in the teleportation circle, and you both feel very, very sick. Nearestine, you feel the sickness that hit you before when you traveled from Gaul's tomb, but this time it's a whole other kind of thing. Like you feel like you suddenly out of nowhere, you feel like you haven't slept for like a day, like you've went 24 hours straight without.
What kind of puke
nauseous.
is this? What kind of puke is this? Is this like a little spit up in my mouth, or is this like
Oh
Team
my god,
America?
please. No, I just ate. Please.
This is just gonna be a
That girl.
this is gonna be a little one, like maybe like a
Okay.
like a
Spit up.
spit like a spittle kind of, rather than a full blue.
Oh, that one did nothing with me.
Oh.
So, but Kara's like full on like projectile vomit on the ground, right?
Yeah, and Nearestine feels
Whoa.
like Nearestine again. You feel very much like you haven't slept for 24 hours. You feel kind of like nauseous. When you do throw up, it kind of isn't food, kind of like your own stomach bile.
Ooh. Seymour's on my back looking at the puke like, damn.
Actually, he's not because Seymour doesn't
He didn't
work in
know.
the teleportation.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I thought when he came with me. Okay.
No,
Oh, so Seymour stays with us?
no, Seymour disappeared back to his realm because of the magic.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I
So
can't
you-
just pop him. I can't
No.
just pop him when I get there.
My thought is we teleport and then we teleport back to the edge of the forest and he's fucking hoofing it through the forest.
No.
Catch up.
Oh, the spell has sent him back to where he belongs, sent him back to the library. So, are you now going, fuck, let's go to the edge of the forest? Are you now going straight back?
Yes, we are. No, first I am going to contact Hoot with my stone
Okay.
to see if he has found anything.
Alright. What exactly are you going to say?
I take out my stone and I ask him if he has spotted the two members of the Black Hand running through the forest.
You'll get a response back very momentarily saying, well, see, here's the thing, Nearest. There are several groups of Black Hand through the forest.
A group of two. Damn it.
There are several, huh?
Oh,
Yes,
How about
but
one booking it to the?
Out of character, why not just pinpoint the ones that are heavily breathing the most or look exhausted, like are slightly bending over?
Like
It's-
they've been in a fight.
it's almost as if I was probing the person sending Floric instructions to maybe say, look for the 2 wounded ones.
I didn't think of that.
I know you didn't, and I'm sorry, but I am, like I said, I'm not trying to give you guys all the answers anymore. So
That's fair.
That's that kind of
there's still a
thing.
chance it could work. So Nerstein, say it.
Any other members out there that look heavily wounded or exhausted?
Give me a moment. I'll see if I can spot any. Then you notice like a very tense 60 seconds to 2-3 minutes go by, and you don't hear anything. You don't feel any of the vibrations of the zone. And the tension builds and builds. You get another message back going, "I spotted them. They're right on the edge. They're just before the town. There's 2 very 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 wounded ones."
Intercept.
Marcelin's a quick thanks and
Tell them to intercept.
tell him intercept if you can. Yaxper and I are on our way.
Okay, that's literally just where you get back. It's very okay from Hoot. So are you now traveling back straight away to the town?
Yes.
a very haggard run.
Roll me 2 more Constitution saving throws.
Just the expert diving through windows on rooftops. Just Jason Bourne style, just dive rolling onto rooftops.
Windows he doesn't need to go through. He's just smashing through them for no reason.
Just remember in Shaun of the Dead where he tries to hop the fence, he just goes right through it.
Yeah.
He's just going
For each or one each?
So 1 each.
Oh, I missed
Right,
that
so
up. Well, the first one.
I'll count the first one. So yeah, you don't feel it this time. That you don't vomit or anything, Devin. You're okay.
He is actually successfully vaulting.
Yes. No, this is you teleporting. I don't know what the.
Oh, just teleport. Okay.
Yeah, this is you
Okay.
teleporting.
Sorry,
back.
I thought that was for us. Sorry, I thought that was for us running forward.
No. This is you teleporting back. Kara, you have actually passed this time. So this time you do not vomit. Your exhaustion doesn't get worse, but you do still have that 1 point of it. Okay? So I will say that you want to teleport ahead of them. So I'm both. Okay. So this is what happens. I will move you back to the next map, or back map. You should be able to see your characters right at the very bottom. Here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Get rid of the old.
Oh shit, they time traveled.
Yeah.
So you have arrived. Woof, in a flash of ethereal light. You teleport into that space. You see that ahead of you are those.
So are they visible? Do they see us?
Unless you roll me a stealth check, they will definitely see you. Because you have appeared in a blinding flash of light.
Yeah, that seems. Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Real quick, if they get into a fight with them here, will people in town here?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Would we get a surprise round for being?
Yes, you will.
For,
You will
Okay.
100% get a surprise round because they were not expecting you to boom teleport right in front of
did you roll stealth?
them. Because he wanted to try and appear stealthy. Try and not be seen by them. But you have to do that at disadvantage, so roll again.
That's true.
Oh yeah, they see you.
Yeah,
They
They see us. We're in a blinding flash of light.
Yeah.
The big forehead is in a blinding flash of light. Yes.
So you get there. You're gonna get a surprise round because they didn't think you had the magical ability to teleport. But the moment that happens, the 2 of them kind of see you, and you see they go for their weapons. Then I'm gonna ask that you please roll an initiative.
Yep.
Is Hoot here?
Hoot is not there yet.
Okay.
Devin did not click his token.
Oh.
Gonna roll.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, so I
Thank God you
guess
guys
that's
get
not
that
quite.
surprise round.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say. Thank God you got a surprise round. That would have been really bad. But it doesn't.
Do either of us have the ability to heal?
No. Oh, Kara does, yeah.
Right.
What the fuck?
God.
Right. So you have done what you wanted to do. You have engaged in the two members that are about to tell on you. They get there. They're surprised. They spend their entire round fumbling to get their weapons back out. Yaxper, it is your turn.
Yaxper, do not yell your spells.
Oh, I was gonna yell something when the fight started.
No,
The fight has started, so go.
Did you miss the part where I asked if Hank could
Okay.
down hear this?
Okay, it's not gonna quite be via yell, but it's just fucking matter.
So that one misses. So you do get 2, remember? So blast, second blast. That one definitely hits. Which one are you shooting?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Always gonna be yellow. You said mean things about me.
Right, he has been hit, he is damaged, he is very much still alive though. That is your action. Do you have a bonus action or any movement you'd like to do?
We should stop that too.
I can't send. I have no crabs, so no.
Crab.
Well, maybe I can like duck and take cover.
Right, so if you're gonna go over there, you're not gonna duck and take cover because the duck and take cover would be the hide action, and you've already used your action. So you can kind of position yourself around the tree, but that's about as much as you can do. Nirostine, though, it is now your turn. You see that they have now managed to grab their weapon. You can tell that there was an Eldritch Blast hit towards the one marked yellow, this guy over here. He's not looking too hot, but he is still very much alive. Just about. If you want to get up close and personal, you can just about get.
What's the range on this? 30 feet.
Yeah, it'd be a bad idea to get up close and personal when there's 2 of them, though. And
It's up to them. That's up to them. Who can?
I am going to move here.
Yeah.
And I am going to cast blindness and deafness at level 3.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to be blind or do you want them to be deaf? Tell you what, pop the spell in the chat for us so we can all learn about blindness / deaf.
Won't let me just pop the spell, so I'm just going to pop it at level 3 anyway.
Yeah, pop it at level 3. There we go. So, you can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature that you can see within the range to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails the target, it is either blinded or deafened, your choice for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. When you cast this spell with a level spot of 3rd or higher, you can choose one additional target. So I'm assuming you're going for both of them. So I'm going to make 2 Constitution saving. But you are going to need to tell me if you want them to be blind or deaf.
Blind.
Okay, so 1 passed and 1 failed. So I'm going to say yellow is the one that failed, just because it's easy to mark on it, and 19 passed. So you wanted them to be blind, yeah? So yeah, you have successfully used your action. Sadly, one of them is okay, but you did blind one of them. What are you going to do? You have a bonus action you'd like to do, or is that it?
The only bonus action I can do is spiritual weapon. But yeah. So
okay. Tell this to me though. How do you cast it? If you don't know, you need to work on it. That's fine. But then maybe think for the next time you blind or deaf. think about how you sell it. 'Cause I do want people to know that I'm like, when you do things, I am, especially the very first time you do something, I am gonna ask you to sell it to me. So whenever you pick a new spell or ability, one of the first things you might want to do is work out how your character does. Just letting you know now.
I actually call on the spirits that might be around in the area to cause them to go blind. So just to take the sight from the two if they can, so they would feel like the chilling touch of like an ethereal hand, like
going over the eyes, like see no evil.
Yeah.
See that works, and it works as well because the spell's component is only verbal, so it makes sense that you nearest thing stands there and commands the dead to remove this creature's ability to see. And one of the ethereal beings that you can kind of half see because of your necromantic abilities just places his hand gently over the eyes of one of them. You can see it's a man that was perhaps a criminal that was hung on one of these trees, got a noose still dangling around his neck. He's in command, doing as you commanded, placing his hand around the one black hand eyes, and you can see that he's suddenly looking around and he finds his eyes become milky white. Can no longer see. Okay, unless there's anything else. Blinded. So just so we're aware, a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check required sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So if that person tries to attack you, it's going to be at disadvantage. But if you or Yaxper attack him, that's advantage.
Tell them that it's not too late to put an end to this.
And
no more people have to die.
The moment you say that, this one
Except
agrees.
you.
This one agrees. Try and give the old thank
Damn shanky shanks.
one. Failed. 2, does a 16 hit you?
Meets beats.
Beats, yep. That's 10 piercing. And 1 more. Roll 20. Oh, there we go. 16 again. So that's another 10. So that's 20 piercing damage. The other guy is, I'm going to say, because he's blinded, he's panicking. He doesn't know who you are. He's not even going to attempt to try and roll a d4. He kind of stumbles backwards, kind of confused at where he might be. But it is the end of his turn, technically. So he does get to redo that con. Save. What is your DC?
He passed it.
He passes, so he stumbles back, he's panicking, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's scared, and then just the ethereal ghost that's behind him is unable to retain its form in the world any longer, and it fades off just into the wind, and see the light return to his eyes. Yaxper, it is now your turn. He does that at the end of his turn, though, so he doesn't get to attack you or anything. But now, because he's not blinded, you don't get advantage.
I'm going to use half.
What was that, Devin?
I'm going to use half a movement to come. I think it's about here. And I want to use Mind Thrust on both of them.
Yeah, that's about 15 feet. So pop Mind Thrust in the chat for me.
Yep.
Devin,
Not the best.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How are you performing Mind Thrust? You have no spell slots left. Use both of your spell slots in the fight.
I think
about 10 minutes.
my thing says 2.
No, I know you used both of your slots last fight, so you actually
I
don't.
thought I really thought I used them, but the thing says 2, so I don't know what happened.
You
But
did.
did you remove them when you used them?
Yeah.
Because my health wasn't removed.
Because my mind,
But my-
I was just thinking there, and I was like, "Hey, this is really good." And I went, "Hold on, no, he used it in the last one, and I'm not
I thought
counting this as a short rest."
I thought for sure that I had only used one.
No, I definitely remember.
Because something's up. Because my health, obviously never refilled, so I never would have had. It's not like the thing reset, and my
Killed by Caitlin last time.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
no,
just,
but what I'm saying is I modified that number, so I would have no
what
reason to
spells
adjust.
did he use it on? Out of curiosity.
he used the
Yeah.
mind thrust, and he used a the blast.
Did I use both? I
Right,
thought I
he's
used
right. I mean, she's right. Yeah, she.
one. Okay, well
she did that.
then I blast from the tree.
Blast from the tree. As you said before, you're gunning for yellow, so blast on yellow, please.
See, I thought I had more coming into this.
That one misses, so roll me the second one, please.
Okay, this was a mistake.
That's fine. It's not a big deal.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a cursed roll right there. Do you have any?
Guys,
Mistake.
You don't have any bonus actions that you can do at the moment, so
No, I don't.
you're not a rogue, so you can't bonus action hide. I'm afraid. Nearestine, it's on you, but you've clearly seen that the one that you blinded can see.
I need to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Wonderful. Summon your musical spiritual weapon for me, please.
I'll summon behind him.
Why is that open hearing so hard?
I don't know.
That's how you have it set for whatever reason.
Right. So you do a swing with it. So do your swing with it, please. That definitely hits. So roll damage. And that's I think that's a good amount of damage for a spiritual weapon. You see that this gets a nasty hit. Roll a performance for me. I want to see how well you're singing. Not great. Not great. You're not a cat being skinned. You're not singing greatly. That is your bonus action. Your boneless action. Do you have a regular action to do?
Let me double check this. That does not help me. I can't do that.
Okay.
I believe that is all I can do because all my useful cantrips. Well, actually, no, I can't do a ranged one because he's right next to me.
You can. It would just be a disadvantage.
I mean,
You can try.
What cantrips you got?
I got Chill Touch and I got Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead
Uh,
isn't a ranged attack. Toll the Dead is a save.
but
So
it's still ranged.
No, Toll the Dead Toll the Dead is make a save. Alright, so just to clarify. When you're making a ranged attack that requires a 2-hit roll, an attack roll, you are at disadvantage when something of an enemy is within 5 feet of you. If you're doing something that forces someone to make a save, you are not at disadvantage. You can't possibly be at disadvantage for making someone take a save. So Toll the Dead would still work whether someone's right in front of you or 50 feet away.
Then I will attempt to Toll the Dead onto this asshole.
Alright, so pop Toll the Dead in the chat for me. And thank you for it. What is it? It's a wisdom save, I want to say. Yeah, it is a wisdom. Right. And a 9, I'm guessing, failed. And that's a big one. That is just the amount of health he has. He literally has 19 health. If you had one less, you'd still be alive. He is dead. The one in front of you has been deadified.
The other one's blind.
No, he's not blind anymore.
No. Oh, he's not blind anymore. Okay.
No.
So you've murdered one of them. Do you want to do any movement? You've done your action. You've done your bonus action. Is there anything else? Like any movement you'd like to do?
I am going to start making my way towards him just to
Menacingly.
keep close to him.
Okay.
And again, I'm going to tell him that he doesn't need to keep this going. One's already dead. You don't have to die too.
Okay.
God, that's too.
On that.
Oh no.
Well, the guy that spent multiple turns running, you don't think he's gonna run?
Oh no, I knew he was.
Oh no.
That's about as much as he can run, though. So, Yuxpa, your turn. You think this guy has definitely ran around Nirostine.
I wonder what caused my thing to refill. But anyways.
Just do it, honey.
Big deal.
So. Okay. Okay. So, would it even be what do you think the odds of Yuxper being able to like pin him to the ground would be? Probably low.
What is your strength modifier?
1.
Technically he doesn't have a strength modifier. Technically his strength is 11, which means it's a +0. So you could try to grapple.
But what are the odds? I don't like them.
No, they're not good.
Let's just shoot.
But
Let's
that's
just
up
keep
to
shooting. Let's just keep shooting.
Kara can
Alright.
get to him.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. He's doing it very quietly. Eldritch Blast.
That misses. The second one?
Come on,
Evidently, the volume of the blast is what matters.
Let's see if we had a 1 in front of
That
it.
one hit! The roll damage. That's 8 damage.
I knock him back 10 feet.
10 feet? 5, 10.
I was kind of. I would say that direction. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
1. No. He's been knocked back.
Nirostine, go whoop ass.
How's he looking? It took 8 more.
He's looking pretty damn damaged. Oh, I'll
Okay,
remember
that's
that.
damage.
I'll remember that 2 is a 1 now. Okay, Nirostine, it's your turn.
So much more helpful if you knocked him prone.
No, that doesn't work well.
Oh, you can't knock him prone with it?
I don't think he can. No, not with the way that his addition to Eldritch Blast is written. It just says it pushes them back. It doesn't form a shove action to them, which could knock them down. But it does.
For some reason, I thought it was knock him back 10 feet or knock him down.
Oh no! There's that. I think you're thinking of Shield Master. Because shield Bash can do that. You knock them back or you prone them. Whereas with his addition to Eldritch Blast, he just pushes them back. Or he can choose to push them back. But it is your turn now.
Spiritual weapon.
If you can hit. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Oh shit!
And that is enough to kill.
Eviscerated.
He had 7 health left.
Thank Jesus.
So, would be his turn. He is dead. Yaxper, what do you want to do? Your turn.
Run up to him.
Okay.
And just punching him. You dummy fathead.
Beating his head in.
Okay. So if you're just gonna attack him, roll me a quarterstaff or a strength.
Yeah. You're right. He's hitting him with the club.
Yeah. That misses. But I'm gonna say roll it again because technically he's prone. Technically, there you go. You're beating a corpse. And you know what happens when you beat a corpse? You often make a lot of noise, and you neglected to notice that there was
being quiet.
Roll me stealth at disadvantage.
Damn it! I tried to tell you.
At disadvantage.
Really good stealth.
I know. Here it comes.
Please, God. I mean, that's not awful.
It's not
It's not bad.
awful, but see, if you look on the turn counter, there's something that said 2,
Yeah.
and that was the countdown for other people. Noted.
Time to go. Time to start running.
This
Have they
guy,
noticed?
yes, they have, because this guy's marched up to here,
Oh no.
and then his friend.
Damn it, Devin. I tried to tell you.
Oh yeah, that
Here
was the
to
problem.
tell them.
Anyway, so what are you guys gonna do? You would have noticed at the corner of your eye. So yeah, I'm not gonna force you to have another fight. You sadly, you disengage and move all your movement is essentially what you're gonna do. So yeah, you have what you noticed is that so Nearestine, you performed the kills. You kind of noticed that there were 2 guards over here, and they kind of started noticing that something was going on. And then when someone started beating a corpse, they were like, "Whoa, something's definitely going on over there."
He hit it twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's still quite a bit of noise, my dude.
Oh yeah, the Eldritch Blast wasn't the problem.
You were gonna get spotted sooner or later. Essentially, you're like where you are.
How loud is an Eldritch Blast?
You're casting a
Saying is
bolt.
we were going to get spotted regardless.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it was
Yeah,
like the minute I started firing an Eldritch Blast, it was
We
over.
were fucked no matter what we did. That didn't matter.
It did because like it mattered. So all right, I'm gonna just peel back the curtain. Yeah. So first and foremost, when you told me the plan, I was like, "Hey, that is a really good plan." And in my brain, I went, "Yeah, but the wooded area that they would get to is actually still pretty close." And I know for a fact that there's 2 guards guarding a very specific building for a specific reason, and they may notice it. In my head, I went, "Well, actually, no. They can still, go up, deal with the individuals, and make sure that it doesn't happen." The idea was that when these 2 got involved, Hoot would have appeared as well. The turn counter was for Hoot to appear and for these 2 people to appear. And it was just sadly one of those things where there were a few little hiccups in the plan. Case in point,
But we're still fucked, is what we're saying, is what I mean.
not really, no. So let's examine the plan. You said to Floric that one of the linchpins where the plan I started to see the plan fall apart is when Floric asked, "Is there anything specific about it?" You didn't mention that they were hurt or they were wounded. And so you were given the information that the Black Hand are in the forest looking for the Raven territory. So that was given. You guys knew that. So you knew there were other Black Hands in the forest. And when given the opportunity to give information to Floric, you kind of didn't give a crucial bit of information that would have meant that when Hoot was flying, instead of just looking for Black Hand, he would have very specifically looked for the Black Hand that were wounded.
But what I'm saying is they're going to tell, and we're still in the same result we were in the first place.
Oh, because they don't know who killed these 2.
No,
How did
they weren't.
There's literally only one furbog in town.
They didn't see him.
Yes,
Yes, they did.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying to you as DM that they saw something was happening. I didn't say that they saw who it was exactly. I just said they spotted something was going on. They were going to move towards.
Would you say they've had visual identification at this point?
No.
Yeah, did they?
No. Okay, so they
I
still haven't
still
seen
think
the
we're
look like.
pretty fucked.
Caitlin, ever the pessimist.
Ever the realist. Who else in town would do it?
Like
Ever the realist is such a
Who else? Wait! I want to point something out. Who else would kill the Black Hand? I don't know. Maybe the terrorists that apparently live in that forest.
Yeah, but they're also going to suspect the new people.
Why would they suspect
People are
them when they
living
get
in a
fired?
police state here.
Yeah.
As
They
far
would
as they
take
know,
any
those-
chance they could get to kill them.
Yeah,
as far
I'm
as
sorry.
they know,
it-
those new people were just hired to do a job.
No. But here's the thing: who would you rather? So you guys have done no hostile act that the Black Hand are aware of. You've done hostile stuff. You killed those guys, but as far as you guys know, and as far as I'm gonna tell you actually happened, no one knows you killed that. Everyone that's been spoken to said, "Yep, that Red Raven Rall, the half orc, he came in and killed all these men."
It's going to bite us in the ass.
But think about this for a second. Who are you gonna think killed these men? Are you gonna think the strangers that appeared and have done, in their eyes, nothing wrong, who were even invited to speak to the men? Because they would have known, the Black Hand would have known, hey, those guys are invited to speak to the men. Would you believe that those people killed these individuals? Or would you believe that the known terrorists that murdered a bunch of your people yesterday in the bar, who lived down there, did it? They're going to think it's the Red Raven. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're gonna
Probably, but it's still going to fuck us in the ass.
No, not probably. I'm DM God. I'm telling you, they're going to think it's the Red Raven. Not probably, not
Okay,
maybe.
but yeah, they'll still increase security, so if we got to do something later, it's going to fuck us that way.
Well, no.
That's
Okay.
That's a long call.
No. All right. No. Here's the problem that happened was letting these two go in the first place. This is a fix. It's not a perfect fix, but it's better than having nothing.
Yeah.
If we didn't let these two go, we would have been perfectly fine, in all honesty. And that's why I do think we should have needed to strategize on what these two, because clearly this guy, I'm surprised both of you didn't double team him. Like, that's the thing. You both were like kind of focused on this person and not him.
We tried to strategize for several times. It just didn't happen.
So what I would say is, like, just obviously, this is that point where, like I said, I'm not holding hands much anymore. I will try you for information. That's why, like, when I was doing Floric speaking to you, I was like, hey, is there anything else you can tell me about? That was my way of going, maybe tell Floric that they're beaten, that they're visible.
It's unfortunate that my entire game plan had to shift once I realized that the token thing lied to me.
I have a question for Yukar specifically. Why would Nerestein tell that one racist dude, tell him you don't have to do this when you know for a fact she has an issue with him? Yeah, you knew she had to die. I would understand if you're trying to roll for what was it? Deception,
Right,
but
deception.
I just don't understand.
I think she was.
That's what I want to know.
I think she was just in some way.
Just distract.
Or distract them. Yeah. That's my guess.
But the problem is that if you literally kill another person in front of them and you try to tell them you don't have to do this, even though you clearly mauled everyone else in front of them, I would figure, yeah, no, he's just gonna die right away. Just finish the job, especially with Nerestein.
We didn't instigate that fight.
But no, Nerestein kind of did though, and I would understand if she went in. Yeah,
we didn't instigate that fight. Raul getting spotted instigated that fight.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll discuss this a bit more after, because I feel like this is one of those like long, deep conversations we could have over character motivation. So obviously that is going on. Where we're going to jump back to the other group. Where we're jumping back to the other group. This isn't, they suddenly appear and say, hey, we killed those two. This is what's happening while they're doing it. That obviously takes a bit of time. And it's going to take a bit of time for them to actually meet back up with you. So, as far as your group is now concerned, you guys come, you've just seen Nerestein and Yaxpa poof and go off to the girls. What are you guys?
I guess. Well, what does Zero want to do? Actually, Kaylin.
She's gonna be like, we should probably check to see if there's any more Black Hand around here. just in case.
Raul chuckles slightly. Says, yeah, they're looking for us. The forest is crawling.
Great. Because we really shouldn't move just in case Yak and Nerstein have trouble finding their way.
Well, I'm just going
We'll have
tell
to
you.
keep an eye out.
Yes, go on.
Are all the traps revealed, or do we need to?
Yeah,
All
no,
the traps are
you
revealed
know,
in this area.
you know about all the traps in like the ground or the pitfalls and stuff. You are aware of those now. You should be able to see them. I've marked it on the map with boxes, so you should be able.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So like this one over here.
yeah, Raul will then say, "Listen, like we can't just stand around and wait for your friends. I understand we've got to get them to come back and want to help them, but the Black Hand are going to keep picking their way through this forest until they find us. It's better if we go back to the hideout."
I agree. We should rendezvous back up with them
Alright.
if we can meet up.
Let's check these bodies first. I want to see something.
Check the bodies. If you want to investigate. Roll me investigation.
Because we didn't check the bodies. It ended with literally those two
Okay,
getting
well-
away and Rao going, oh shit.
Roll me an investigation.
Pissed I'm not there to slide a hand money away.
So you find that each one of them, I said before, they get paid 50 gold a day. So you do find that everyone that you go through has 50 gold in your pocket. 50, 100, 200, 300, 350. Yeah, there's 350
Wait a
worth of
minute.
gold.
Wilk
350 gold.
Wilk is gonna try and investigate because I don't know if that's anything. It kind of looks like a statue. Can Wilk investigate this?
Yes, you can, Will. Lovely son of a bitch. You can roll me an investigation, or you can roll me an arcana.
Something where I can put notes.
I'm gonna roll for investigation first.
So on your
Fuck!
sheet,
It doesn't matter either one.
okay, then on your sheet, what I sometimes do if I'm wanting to make notes is if you click bio, additional feats, trait, or treasure, I often write little notes in there.
Okay.
So you are looking at the magic of this statue, and there is nothing innately magical about this statue. However, you met Vera, didn't you? You saw her once. The big goddess green lady. So
Yes.
obviously I can't create custom assets. This is when you investigate it, it's supposed to be a very old, overgrown statue of Vera. So you've rightly noticed that there's something in this forest. You've noticed that it is there. You went up and done your arcana, and while you don't notice anything innately magical about it, I will say it makes sense that while you're looking at it, something clicks in your brain and go, you've seen this person. And then you remember, oh, that's the big green lady, the Vera, the goddess, the one that Dar was on about.
Wilk is immediately gonna go to Hera, and Wilk's gonna tell Hera, "Hey Hera, you might want to see this," and go over back here. So
she comes over and she kneels down, looks, and goes, yeah, it's an old statue of the Vera. Kind of not surprised. Get it, honest.
Want's gonna ask, does this explain why there's so much magic floating around?
You see a little mark perk up on one side of the face. Goes, you are a dark horse, aren't you, Wilt? You're not as you're smarter than you look, is what I'll say. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Wilk says that. Bashful.
Yeah, actually, this close your eyes a second. I want you to roll an arcana check, but I want you to roll it at advantage.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Hell
look
yeah.
at that crit, boys!
Hell yeah.
So you close your eyes and tapping into your Goliath natural magic. It isn't there when you open your eyes, but you feel a wonderful gentle summer breeze breath. And you smell through all of your senses engulfed by this strong feeling of a lovely early day of summer. Like one of those crisp, perfect first days of summer where it's not too warm, but it's nowhere near cold, and the wind is gently caressing you, keeping you cool. You can smell the scent, the purest scent that can only be described as summer in your
Like a
nostrils.
Febreze commercial.
Like a Febreze commercial, but magical. Febreze, when you want your room to smell like the Fae. So you get that. You get that strong feeling, and you feel an innate, pure magic of nature, but not just nature, but of summer itself. As you close your eyes.
Wilk takes a deep inhale and says afterward, "Whew, that was surprisingly pleasant. I felt like I was sitting in my house, staring at a nice batch of apple pies, sitting in the kitchen, just wafting between the house and outside the window, just reverberating."
So, he smiles at you, and kind of feel like this moment of nice pinch. And she goes, "That's what you felt. That was my home, Will. That's what it feels to be in the Feywild. There's how do I put this forest? Not this forest. This is part of the Feywild."
So that's what this is. And Juan's gonna say, "Why do I pine for this feeling? It's like I want to be there."
Don't know how this happened, but part of the Feywild itself. That in your plane, like it's here, it's a bubble stage in this place, out being outside of it. Don't know why, but I feel it. You must feel it too. That's why you could tell about the statue. You could feel it when you close your eyes. And she gives you like this kind of look. There's a happiness to it, but there's also a strange look of suspicion.
Wilk is unsure as well. Wilk doesn't notice, but Wilk is unsure of how to feel, but also slightly positive about what just happened. But eventually, at the end, he takes a step backward and says, "That was a very pleasant moment, but we cannot get distracted. Let's move forward and try to at least figure out where we can go from here."
Back.
As
So
well then notices that Juan is actually still staring at the statue.
So, Sarah sighs, she understands. True, and sadly can't just sit around and golf. Caitlin, you got that gold, but you will also find that they have all the basic weapons they have. I don't think you want to murder Hobo and collect every weapon. You
No.
will manage to get about 3 vials of poison if you wanted
take
to grab those.
From each of them, or just
Just
in total?
total.
Real quick, could you blow up the image of them for me without the picture, without the X on them?
That's the assassin. And
Okay.
these figures down here are referred to as master thieves.
Okay. Do they have a face covering? Either of them.
So the assassins, they have like a very basic wraparound band, like black and cloth that cover their face. They don't have anything to cover all of their face. They have it like for the. There are 3 of those guys. So if you wanted to take that from, take 3 black hand.
I don't want to take just the mask. I want to take the entire uniform.
If you're going to take the entire uniform, that's going to. You will have to. So it will take about. I'll say about 5-10 minutes per body. If you want to take like all of their clothing.
Okay,
then,
I want to take it for the 3 assassins. I'm gonna give a shout out to Wilk, Rauk, and Hera, and say, "Hey, could you guys help me get these outfits off of them?"
why are we taking the clothing?
It might not be a bad idea to have a set just in case we have to go undercover.
How Raul walks up and goes, that's actually a pretty good idea. Except none of these are going to fit you.
Not me, Neristine, or even
Might be-
Hera.
Might be a bit
Nearest-
tall. hiding
Neristine
ears.
can change your look.
That'll help at least. But I have to find a way to hide the ears though. The black hand don't
Yeah.
often let elves.
Yeah, but if she just disguises herself, the ears would, I think, be hidden automatically.
Alright, well that's
If she disguises herself as a human, she's done it as a human woman before. So one of us, Hera, can you change your look?
No.
I want to take 2 just in case. Wouldn't hurt.
Alright. So add to your inventory 2 black hand assassins. Bracket bloody.
Okay.
It's a good thing they have a dishwasher back in town.
I know, right?
I mean,
Um,
it's black. Hopefully, we can get 2
It's a-
bloody
it's- no,
black.
It's a good plan. I'm not saying it's a bad plan. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying that you have killed these people, so there is going to be.
Oh
some
yeah, no,
blood.
I knew there was going to be some blood, but you can get blood out of shit, at least to a degree. Now I've got it down as a weapon for whatever reason, because fucking shit in inventory is weird sometimes. Or no, I put it in the weapon. Never mind. What the fuck did I just do?
So you have 2 black hand assassin uniform bracket. Raul then, as you're taking off the clothing, Raul keeps a lookout. You don't spot any yet. Sadly, it's not been long enough for Nerys and Yuxper to catch up. But as you're finished taking the clothes off the body, Raul will say, "If you've got everything you need, we kind of need to head away. I don't want to wait out here any longer in case black barns show up." I know
I
they're
agree.
around.
We should get going.
Let's go. Real quick though, for Hex, how long has it been since we fed Shriaka?
You fed her that morning.
Is it lunchtime?
You spent about 2 hours traveling. It's near lunchtime when you reach your next destination.
Okay, so I'll feed her when we get there.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna eat half now because two.
I hope y'all can find your way. Dear God. And while we're walking, we can't. It's while we were taking off those uniforms. Would that have counted as a short rest?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Oh no
great.
no! It wouldn't because you're actively doing something. You're trying to be careful.
Okay.
So your group travels further off into the forest, maybe another 45 minutes to an hour, probably not the exact length. You then come across this wide open area. You wouldn't probably notice them straight away, but you would see at a point that Rao stops He goes, "Don't worry, they're with me." And you suddenly hear a sound as if loads of arrows are being put back in quivers. And you can now now that you've been kind of alerted to the presence, see that up in some of the trees where there ever is a token, there is an individual hiding with longbow. Obviously, red ravens guarding close to the area. And as you get there, Raoul will turn to you and go, "Well, this is where we call home. Not exactly paradise, but it's safe. No black hand. So
Nicer
we
than
got?
the red sands as points.
What we got? Anyway, this is some of us call it the roost, raven theme, and all that. But you're welcome here. But do be aware, black hand is at. Sooner or later, they're gonna find.
We should tell you as well, the Mayor Kerrigan, he wanted us to get to Hal the Red and torture him.
Not surprised. Lord Carrigan's always had it in how he my day. He was too charismatic. That showed Lord Carrigan up. Didn't like bravado. Made him feel kind of emasculated.
He mentioned something about kissing his daughter's hand.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's a bit of a chauvinist prick, if I'm honest.
No, Hal's not chauvinist.
Not Hal, Mayor Kerrigan.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, he's the Carrigans believe in a lot of the old ways. Believe that certain races should be doing naturally better off than other races, and that perhaps women have a certain place, a certain role, like trying to get out of it. Oh, it's not befitting his team.
There was also something else the Black Hand mentioned when we were on the way here. They mentioned something about Hal the Red and a woman that they had fool him.
Right. Alright, you want me to tell you now, or do you want to wait for friends? This is probably.
Better wait for them.
So, you're free to wander around. If anyone tries to say anything, tell them that Raul said you're a guest. If you look around enough, there are some places lies. A few of our bunk tents, our hidden bunk. If you want to have a rest, please do, but try not to relax too much. I said the black
They
hands
could be
are
coming.
still looking.
Well, if they do, we'll put up a fight.
When you see if I can give Howard deep brief.
I assume it's implied, but like Will notices immediately that there are people, archers in the trees, right?
Yeah, Hex mentioned that.
You
Okay,
can-
I was just making sure.
You wouldn't have
Um,
noticed it straight away, but when Raul specifically said, "Don't worry, they're with me," you would have then noticed, because you would have heard like arrows suddenly go back into quivers, and then you would have kind of looked around and been like, "Wait, who's he?" Then you would have noticed that like in multiple positions there are individuals with bows, especially where you are at the very front. There are individuals. So you've got there's a bowman here, a bowman here. There's a bowman over here, bowman over here, bowman over here. You see there's a guy waiting in this tree, but you don't see a bow, but you know that he's definitely there. He's in wait. Now that you're aware of it, you kind of feel his eye.
Gotcha. So Wilk notices the archers in the trees and gets slightly nervous, especially when he sees dark figures moving around the branches and scuffling through the leaves and stuff.
Yeah.
And he slightly moves away, like at least like right here, and he starts to get anxious. And basically what happens is Wilk then trembles afterward, and Want notices, and Want asks, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" And Wilk is basically saying, "Oh, bad memories of the time we were on the road." "Oh, you mean the assassins that tried to poison you?" "Yeah, I do not like all these people traveling around in trees, like large, shadowy chipmunks, just waiting to stab me." "Well, no, here's how you differentiate that. You differentiate your fears by knowing if they're actually have any momentum when they're scuffling through the branches. If they don't, then they probably have arrows, and you don't have a problem with arrows, do you?" "No, I mean, they still hurt." "Okay, but as long as you pay attention and you can hear the unsheathing of the dagger when they try to jump out at you, then at least you know you're in danger. I know that's not going to help you, but it's important to differentiate and specify your fears." "All right, I will bravely move forward then." And then Wilk restores some confidence in himself to move a little bit down this way. But he's like slowly moving though.
Very incredible. How does one pose to the players? I kind of have an idea myself, but how and why? Won't have that very. Hera would have seen. Are you alright?
Wilk is minorly surprised, like, "Oh, Era, yeah, I'm fine now. I just got scared with all these archers moving around the trees."
Oh, they're fine. I can tell. Those folks over there don't even have their arrows. Not anymore.
I didn't realize this until I got attacked a while ago and poisoned, and then wound up barfing for almost an entire day at that hotel. But it's not a good feeling of not knowing when people can strike you from a very high advantage point. I don't like not knowing what is going to attack me from what angle that I can't see.
No one really likes me in that area. You gotta try and do your best and try and keep your eyes open. Technically, you got 4 sets. You got 2 sets. So
Well, that's understandable. It's just I'm so used to being on the flat ground and just knowing what's in front of me. And on the mountains, yeah, flat Earth. And on the mountains, it's easy to pinpoint what's going to kill you. It's harder to do that when you're in a forest on the mainland and don't really know what's going to come get you. But I'll figure out a way to get past my own fear, or fears, I should say. Oh,
don't worry, you'll be safe, guy. Anyway, you got me and you got the others.
Well, I sure do appreciate that.
She pats you on the shoulder. Okay. Obviously, you're quite different in height, so she kind of reaches up and pats you on, trying to be reassuring.
See, even a Hera is telling you that there's nothing to worry about.
He raises an eyebrow and looks at one and goes, "Buddy, I know that you're kind of part of Will, but when did you actually join with him?"
I mean, what we did a while ago is our own business, and we talk about that in our spare time, don't we, Wilk? I mean, you could everyone knows we symbiotically converged at one point and created a mass mutant, but it was unwilling on my part, but you know that was wrong.
Hey,
Yeah.
I do understand that, but you see, the thing is, and then she starts saying, starts speaking, saying, "Oh, it's a bit strange, that you just kind of joined him." But she says this in Elvish, and then she's going to watch what won't.
I'll pay no attention to her, Welk. Look, I appreciate that Hera tried to help, but you don't. Let's just move on.
And she's gonna say in Elvish, I think I might have an idea about what you're doing.
No, you don't. And then they just start off.
I fucking. She points because I knew it.
But it's not Wilk going off. It's Want trying to slightly tug against Wilk, trying to get him at least a bit away. And obviously Wilk has some restraint, so he's just so at this point he's just wait, why are you pulling me away? Just why are you being so why are you so secretive right now?
Why are you being so secretive, Warren? You're saying common.
Listen. Oh, I see what you did. Oh, that's dirty. That is dirty, and I don't like that.
She crosses her arms. She goes, "You're gonna tell the big guy or myself how you know Elvish?"
Tell you what, I'll make a deal. I'll tell everyone as soon as we figure out this whole racist, systemic problem we have here. Because what I'm gonna say is gonna take probably an entire day, and I'm gonna need a entire I don't know. I'll just absorb whatever apple juice I can get from Wilk and probably put some alcohol in it. You can't do that to apple juice. You'll sour it. It's not purified. Oh, calm down, you religious zealot. You know what I mean.
I'm just imagining the SpongeBob soiled it meme, but just Wilk shouting it over and over again at the thought of adding alcohol to any Apple product, screaming it.
Wilk's gonna say, "Listen, you don't put alcohol in holy water, do you?" Now it's oh my god, you really are a maniacal bastard.
Does the rest of the not my mic off? Does the rest of the group have any kind of role-play questioning that they would like to do? Or would you like me to skip forward, say that you've all had a short rest, and we'll get the rest of the gang?
Well, first I did want to talk to Hera and Wilk.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. When I was looking at the Black Hand assassins, I found 3 vials of poison. Hera, I figured you could use this more, but... No?
I don't do that. Not my...
I get you. Wilk, would you want them?
For the sake of Wilkes, you might want to get that poison away from him.
Well, I was wondering if he'd want to use it on this weapon.
No, I don't.
Okay.
And poison. Let's
go. Cathra, would you like the poison?
I would take a vial of poison.
Okay, I'll give him one of the vials of poison.
Just to explain how poison works. So essentially, you would take your poison, and as a bonus action, you would apply it to your weapon. So you pop the cap off and you either grip it along your sword, or you take out an arrow and you dip it in. However you flavor it, it has to be a physical weapon. You can't add a poison spell or anything. And then
not spiritual weapon.
No, it's not a physical thing.
We've been over that, Kara.
You add, and then when you attack with that, if you hit, you do 1d6 poison. Well, so if Fabio grips it over his sword as a bonus action, and then he swings the sword and he hits something, does the normal damage, then he rolls d6 and poison.
How long does it stay for?
So I typically do it by what you're fighting. If you're fighting a big creature, it's going to go for about 4 turns. If you're fighting smaller things, I will stretch it out to about 5 or 6 turns.
How long How long does it say on the weapon?
How long does it stay on the? So if you did it right now, it would stay there permanently until it's used up in battle, or you very specifically tell me that you clean it off, or you enter a position where there is no way that the poison can stay on. So if you poison the blade and you sheath it, I would say it's still going to stay in. But if you poison the blade, but then say you have to traverse water, well, I'm going to say naturally the water is going to find its way into the sheath, it's going to dilute the poison or wash it off. But if you don't enter a situation like that and you poison it right now, I'm going to say it will stay there until the combat amount of time I've dictated happens. So you could poison it right now.
She's gonna feed Shirkana to
To the
rations.
ravens.
This dog's gone to the birds.
So she's gonna feed Shirkana the 2 rations.
One of these days she'll get that name right.
Okay,
she got-
so
she got that.
roll me a animal handling at advantage.
Okay.
Currently has been set. Yeah, that's good enough. You give it to her. She eats. Not particularly hungry. She's not particularly worn out, but she still eats the ration.
Street. Yeah, okay. Yes.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I remember that because there's a very similar sounding character in the last. But yeah.
I did want to ask Hera.
Yeah.
Hera, are you getting any more of your deja vu?
Oh, very much.
Figured.
It is more and more like home.
Have you had any memories at all?
None since I remember that child.
What did the child look like?
All that are red hair.
Fucking nerd.
Not a how much I can't make my voice that normal.
I mean, I like it either way. You're still you.
Scratches the back of my head. I know, but it's kind of weird.
It is.
Start talking different.
A lot of weird happens with this group.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we should rest and then meet Hal the Red soon.
She nods. Yeah, let's get some rest.
Cause I'm wondering, Hera, you said this baby had red hair, right? And you have memories of these woods, the town. Doesn't it seem weird that Hal the Red and a raven, not a raven, but an elf with red hair, and you saw a baby elf with red hair in your memories?
It is very weird. And again, and all of you, things have been very weird.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it seems like a pretty big coincidence. This is true. Let's go rest up and hope that they come soon.
So, you're gonna have a short rest. I'm gonna say you wait about 2 hours.
I was gonna use some hit dice to heal.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. So,
Okay.
remember the gun a little.
Oh yeah, I have those.
Making sure.
So what I'm saying is this: you are going to spend 2 hours short resting. So if you wish to use some hit dice, you may use some hit dice. I will talk you through how to do that. Because Hera's going to use 2 hit dice, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you do, open up your sheet. You should see something that, sure enough, says hit dice.
Yeah.
You just click the word hit dice, and it will roll. So that one shouldn't have been.
Oh, okay. I thought you could.
So there you go. So I rolled 2 hit dice for Hera. Hera got a 9 and a max, which is 13. And now
Oh, that was
I'm
not.
going to add
not
that
great.
back to Hera.
I'm gonna do another. I'm just doing these one at a time because just in case.
Just do,
Oh, nice.
So just do mark them off. So on your sheet,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
you will see there should be 2 numbers. There's one that says total and then another number, the lower one. The lower one, there will be an up and down arrow next to it, so you can alter it to see how many you've used. I will say, before you get too hit dice happy, whenever you have a long rest, you only get
You get
half
back.
of your hit dice back.
Yep.
You do not get all of them.
That's why I stopped at where I was.
Fine. Fabio, would you like to use some hit dice? Because I can see your health.
Oh, I can't even see. I can't see. It's too small.
Or click your token.
Man. Okay, what's the math again?
I'm doing more.
So if you click, open your character sheet.
Oh, fuck me!
You will see underneath your normal health, it will say hit dice, and it will tell you how many you have and what they are. And I will just double check your hit dice correct, because for some reason the game likes to do this wonderful thing. Well, not the game, Roll20. Roll20 likes to do this wonderful thing, but whenever you do it, sometimes it changes it to D4. You are not a D4 class. You are, in fact, a D10 class. It does say.
Yeah, that happened to me. I remember when we were doing this, and you were like, "Why are you rolling a D4?" And it's like, "That's what it told me to roll."
So
It's like,
if
you are not a D4.
If you want to use them, Fabio, just click the little thing that says hit dice, and it will automatically roll it for you. And that's how much health you'll get back. You can use as many as you want, but bear in mind when you have a long rest. Yeah, go on.
Can I recarve my shirt?
Yes, you can, because it is a short rest.
Okay.
That's one hit dice used. You get 5 back, and you can use as many as you want. Just be aware that when you have a long rest, you don't get all of them back. You only get half. So because you're all level 7s, you would have 7 hit dice. But if you use 5 of those hit dice, when you go to sleep, you'll actually only get 3 of them back.
I have a question. So, our hit dice, can we only use the hit dice when we're having a short rest?
Yes. You can only use hit dice when you're having a short rest, because the idea is that you're sitting down, you're relaxing, you have wounds, you're taking the time, maybe clean them and rest.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I get half of them on a long rest, right?
Yes. So
half total or half used?
half total. So you have 7 now. So when you go for a long rest, you will automatically get 3 back. Not how many you've used, half of the total. So half of 3 rounded down would be half of 7 rounded down would be 3. So when you had your next long rest, you will automatically get 3 hit dice.
So technically, I could use 3 of them right now, and
Yeah.
I'll get
110%. You could use 3 right now, and then you would you'd get them all back.
5 plus 17.
Oh fuck, that's right. Because for mine, it would be a +3, right, for both the 7 and the 13, wouldn't it?
No. That's automatically counted. If you look where you've rolled it in the chat.
Okay. It's just +3 for that. Okay.
That's why we use the clicking the hit dice button, because you click the hit dice, it automatically takes your Constitution modifier.
Okay, gotcha.
So so it's going to be about 2 hours is how long you guys are going to rest for. Afro obviously spends time recarving in his runes, like taking wounds, rest do very similar things. At the end of the 2 hours, maybe just slightly before the end of the 2 hours.
I will say Insira goes off a little bit by herself. She's obviously thinking, but she's also trying to keep an eye on the others.
Hera gigantic oak. You can see just how huge it is. This thing in real life is 60 feet.
Holy shit, that's a great Deku tree right there.
That is the great Deku tree.
Basically a great Deku tree.
Striaka's with
is there going to be a whole dungeon inside there?
There's no dungeon.
Maybe.
Aww.
Striaka's. Oh lord, Striaka's probably with Insira.
So
the ground's going to shake and there's going to be a turtle under it.
No, you're wrong. So a little bit of time passes. In fact, I'm gonna pop back.
I want to be that token.
Oh.
But I want to be.
No. Go back.
I just wants to fight again.
What am I able to do like a summoning process for Seymour while in motion, or
aren't you out of spells?
I don't have. I do in fact have to stop moving to do that.
Yes, you do. Because
well, also,
so then I wouldn't. It's not a spell. So then I would
count as spell slots.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why they're rituals.
Yeah. So whenever you perform a ritual, so here's the thing: when you perform a spell that is capable of being ritually cast, you do not use a spell because you take the time to perform the ritual. You're using the magic around you and not the magic internally inside you. But the payoff is that to ritually cast a spell, no matter what spell it is, if it's ritually castable, to ritual cast it takes 10 minutes. No way of quickening that. No way of making that any quicker than 10 full minutes. And that's the drawback to a ritual cast. Yes, you don't need a spell slot, but it takes you 10 full minutes. So it's not possible. It's something that is not possible in a combat scenario or what I refer to as a high tension scenario. And no, you wouldn't be able to perform a ritual casting bomb. It's something that you actually got. So you two are now on the map. Right up. You've spent your time rumbling through the forest. What I do want you from both of you is I want both of you to roll me 3 stealth checks each.
Okay.
So, Devin, roll me 3 stealth.
What?
So you try your best. It evens out that you try your best. You're trying to make sure that you don't step on it. You shouldn't step on. You are trying to not walk too heavily as to leave your foot imprints in. You manage to just stay stealthy enough because of how it evens out. You manage to just stay stealthy enough to not leave like huge tracks where you're going. Not alert the guards see as you're walking through, because both of you will see many black hands as you're stealthing away from the forest. Nearest team, do the same for me. Roll me 3 stealth. Good start. That's better. We round it off with a good one. Yes. So again, you take your time. You're trying to make sure that you leave no trace behind. You're every now and then just being like, stop Yak. So you're grabbing Yak to stop him because you see out the corner of your eye, you see a black hand searching and trying to avoid detection. But you do manage to both successfully avoid detection. You both manage to, as well as you can in this stress-filled scenario, not leave too much trace or track of you. you come down to this place, and you would see Caffro. Caffro would have been finishing off doing the room, and you would obviously see the Triaka. What do you do when you start to come to this area and you see those?
Oh,
Go ahead
can
first,
you
Devin.
believe?
What was
Go
that?
first, yeah.
No, I found Devin to go first.
Oh, okay. Oh, can you believe how close that was? Oh,
I mean, all that matters is we got them.
we did. Oh,
The expert's
Oh.
like, that was a close one. Whew.
Would I notice them arriving?
Yes, you would. I know what. Tell you what. Roll me a perception.
Mm.
I mean, we are still being stealthy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Remember
you would
when
see
that
that
was
shouldn't be advantage, but the 21 is
Oh
fast.
yeah, that's why I got
So
it on animal.
you
intelligence.
do manage to see them. However, Devin,
oh.
do me a favor. I want
Oh, no.
to roll me a dex check.
oh no.
Yeah. Fail.
Oh dear.
Take
Let's
5 piercing damage, please, as from out of nowhere an arrow shings right right into your shoulder.
Sarah realizes what is happening. She gives a call out. They're with us. They're with us. They had to go finish off part of the Black Hand.
You hear from the tree. You could have fucking told us that Moria were coming.
I thought they did.
He
They
said
call
to
back,
go and
yeah.
get Raoul when they appeared. No one. But
Well, we didn't have time to go get Raoul.
I call back. They definitely could have told y'all.
Yeah, well, too bad. Let's go get to Raoul. We need to go get Raoul.
Jasper
I-
just
I
has
grabbed-
this arrow right in his shoulder, like.
No. I want to do it.
No, I had to go with him. I had to put up with him.
Okay, fine.
So
I
roll,
grabbed the arrow and I yank it out.
roll me a roll me a medicine check at disadvantage.
I'm sorry, Devin, you're losing the arm. God, I hope it's a crit fail.
Oh no, please.
Okay, so you don't do that well of a job. Devon, take an extra 1 damage from having it ripped out of the shot. So you have taken a total of 6 damage, Devon. Basically, when you yank it out, because of the way you phrased that to me, you weren't attempting to be gentle. You weren't attempting to surgically pull it out. No, you just grabbed a hold of the shaft of the arrow and just yanked it out. And I don't know if you're aware, you shouldn't be doing that with arrows, so it causes more damage as you try to pull it out.
I know.
What if I twist it around like
What if I just put a little bit of salt in there?
What if I like grind it in there to make the hole bigger? That way it'll be easier to pull out.
better or worse?
Yeah, it's just like, please. Come on.
I get the feeling you'll all know he's there now.
Yeah, Hera comes rushing over because she heard fucking Yaxper scream. Go, oh, my
He's
Vera,
fine.
what bloody happened?
They're just idiots. And Neristine, Yaxper.
You!
Someone did not alert the guards to our eventual incoming, and Yaxper got shot.
Just a tiny arrow.
That's rather unfortunate. See,
Yeah.
Yaxper, you're gonna be alright.
I grabbed the arm that the shoulder got shot in and lifted up.
Roll me another medicine check at disadvantage, please.
And Sierra's walking away. This idiocy.
Take another 3 damage, please, Devon. You shouldn't just pull about people's wounds. It makes them worse.
Striaka. Let's go.
You shouldn't do that. It's probably gonna make the wound worse.
I will cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on the shoulder.
Oh my god, that's a waste.
Hey, you're not doing anything. You walked away.
Yeah, because it was fucking still going on and it was stupid.
Yeah, but you walked away. You're the healer.
Yeah,
Just
and I-
walk away.
Just walk away.
Just-
Walk away.
And Sierra's gonna go to Rao.
All this
Yeah,
pain
'cause
would
you
end
don't
if you
get
just
healed.
walk
She
away.
thinks you're a waste.
Yes.
What was that scream? Who was that?
That was an idiot of ours.
Ugh. Ugh.
You should probably tell your friend to be quiet, or I don't want all the fucking black hand to come rushing in.
That doesn't work.
We should probably tell our friend to alert people when there are more people fucking coming.
Hey! There was more than one person. It ain't just on me.
You're
I mean,
the
you're
second
doing an
smartest
awful
one
lot of
here.
you're doing an awful lot of talking shit about me for someone who got me shot with an arrow.
Hey, it's not just me.
Again, you're the second smartest one here. You should have known.
Hera turns
go.
to Neurostine and says, "Oh, you should probably come with us. Raul told us that when you all get here, they'll want to speak about it. So you might want to come with us."
Would I have gotten any more
Okay.
of Hera's like deja vu things
Yes.
as she was getting them?
Yes, you don't get any full blown memories, but you get that weird deja vu. I've been here before. This kind of strange home feeling, in the core of your very being.
As we're heading down, I kind of like move around as if I know where it is I'm going, without actually realizing I know where I'm going.
So Hera lead those of you who need help, and just because I'm going to be nice, help Fabio, and I'm going to move him. Hey, he sounds like he's
that
not
works.
having. He sounds like he's not having a good day. I'm not going to get at him for not moving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, unless of course Fabio, you do want to be with them. You don't want to like stay away from them, right?
No, sorry, because I thought everyone was here. So I
No.
just-
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I got you. I just wanted to just make sure that you actually did want to follow them, and I wasn't doing something. When you all get gathered, Raul looks at you and goes, "All right, so all of you is here now, right? That's all of you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
we're all here.
So it's probably a good idea for you to go in and out. But before that happens, I kind of want to explain. So, one of your friends just asked me a question when they arrived here before the rest did. Figured I would give you a bit of an answer as something that went on. You know that like the Black Hand weren't always here, right? They came in about going on three years ago, right?
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah, Trevor had mentioned something, I believe, about the fact that it didn't used to be like this in Kerrigan.
I also remember this.
He crosses his arms and goes, "No, I didn't used to be like this. It all happened when the new Kerrigan kind of took over from his dad when he died. Gradually got worse. Out of the blue, this rather ballsy red-haired elf, and he gave Kerrigan a proposition in front of the entire town. He said that he wasn't right to rule this place, and that if anything, his brother had more claim to rule. Instead, he didn't step down. Things didn't stop going the way they were going. Well, he was going to make sure that he would cause all kinds of hell for it. Said that he wouldn't do anything civilly. To be honest, at the time, I didn't believe him. I thought he was going to probably attack people, not caring where they came from. But sure enough, he kept his word. Didn't attack any civilians. If anything, most he was going after more corrupt elements in town. Taxes started to go up. How agree with it? Hit the tax collectors to the point where most of the guards refused to do tax. Eventually, his forces grew and things were looking bad. What really was some of the guards started going over to Houseway. They joined Red Raven, called then. Died. Then he showed Lord Carrigan up with the infamous situation with his daughter. Lord Carrigan refused to bow down to House demands, and on one occasion he specifically went out with the people, with the guards' tax. House saw this as an ample opportunity to show him how, along with some of his Red Ravens, knocked out the guards and made a public display of Lord Carrigan taking the gold directly from his pocket and then admiring how beautiful his daughter. He asked permission to kiss her hand. And, well, Lord Carrigan said no, but I believe his exact reply was that he wasn't asking him. The girl kind of giggled and he kissed her hand. Well, that was the last straw. How broke the ego of Lord Carrigan, and he wanted nothing but revenge. And around that time, Alabaster and his Black Hand bastard made a deal with Carrigan to take over. When they did take over, well, oh God, we lost our job. Most of us ended up coming down here, joining up. When the Black Hand got involved, well, tactics deployed started to get on. Began enforcing serious taxes and stricter rules on those known or even suspected of rape. Weren't allowed to sell food anymore because they were suspected to be sympathizing. Red Ravens, obviously, we didn't like this. Stepped up our game to try and bring down Black Hand. Worst part was we thought we were winning, but kind of made a mistake, underestimated dirty tax. On one of our raids, found a wounded girl fighting off Black Hand by the name of Amelia. Al obviously did what Al would do and help. He offered to take her in. Did. For a while, the two started to get very chummy, if you know what I mean. So,
I don't.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
They started getting chummy. Became common knowledge to the group that Al and Amelia were being a bit of a thing. Some members of the group were a bit suspicious. I admit I was a little bit suspicious myself, but really it was Quentin. I kept telling Al that on the nose how she was suddenly getting involved with the Red Raven. And then it happened. Something that the bastard Black Hand like Raven. We got word from our spies Black Hand were massive to try and find where we were. Obviously. That didn't happen. But we knew that they were a massive different location. Figured, oh, the manor, Carrigan, is undefended. Let them have their little meat. We strike the heart of these bums. Probably guess what happened. It's all an inside job. We went there in numbers of us, only to be brutally butchered. weren't amassed elsewhere. Our spies were double agents. We're really bulking up the man. By heaven. Lost a lot of men that day.
Hal blamed himself and started drinking.
Well, think how could help that? Well,
Herb.
yeah. You don't. I'm not going to pretend I know. I don't know if she's really into him or if it's all fucking. I know that Amelia was trying to speak to Al before the big event happened. But blames himself and blames himself for trusting Amelia, blames himself for Quintus going rogue, ultimately blames himself. He died. Ever since that happened about a year ago, in the name,
She died.
he was well, in the mass chaos, Raven. Because he has this disdain on his face when he calls it. The mass chaos of Raven. Hal and Amelia got separated. One of the last things we saw was Amelia's dead body with a very specific wound.
What do you mean?
Well, Quintus has a very special blade called Heart. Rapier of elven magic. When it hits you hard, it hits you fast, and it goes for your vital organs. Saw it, we could easily tell that it was Heart.
Well, sounds like something that would affect anyone.
I'll be
Very sorry.
Well, I think we'd like to meet him if that's all right.
That's alright, I'm gonna warn you now. He spends most of his days babbling and drinking. Not the leader he once was, but it's right that you meet him. I'm gonna lead you in there. I'll let you talk to him. Right. Like I said, be aware of the state of the man. Right. May now freely enter this area,
That's Kara's kid, ain't it?
which is home of Hal the Raven. So please,
Or something.
Please.
Missouri.
please,
Before we transition, Juan's gonna say like broken and disheveled, just like Wilk's face, and Wilk's gonna say, "Hey, I didn't ask for any of this, really."
Damn.
That art does look familiar.
Oh,
well,
come on,
I'll
you
show
know-
you. I'll show
it's a
you
good
when.
one.
I'll show you when. Okay.
Fucking Hera's old fucking art, I think.
Oh, my Google
So-
Chrome is spazzing the fuck out.
Fucking
Wilk and won't. If you want to go in there, you can feel free to.
Yeah,
So was that a surprise attack round from Won't against Wilk?
Yes, psychic.
So I'm gonna blow it up. You go in, and it's kind of like it, you can kind of see it on the map. I intended it to be very hard to see, but if you zoom in, you can see it. Under some of these trees and foliage, there is obviously tents, but they are tents that have been.
They are really hard to see.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I want it to be really hard to see. You can kind of see if you zoom in like really close. You can see the opening of a tent here. You can
Yeah,
kinda,
that I
yeah.
can see.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hard to see because the reason I put them out in the open, and then I was like, well, no, these people are stealth fighters. There's no way they're gonna have their tents right out in the open, even in a place they think is safe. They're gonna hide them. So I did my best to hide them. I wanted them to still be kind of visible, but I did my best to hide them. So you go in, and inside. It is the inside of a tent. There is a bedroll on the floor. There are loads and loads of books all over the place. You see a lot of empty bottles of ale, empty bottles of wine, and kind of slumped near the back. See this individual. Wait, Devon, are you not in the roll 20?
He said his fucking.
Yeah. I said my Chrome crashed.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that. I'll wait for you to come back.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
But yeah, when you go into there are bottles all over the floor. You can see that there is a rather large chest near the bedroll. You can kind of see that there was perhaps an actual bed in here at one point, but the bed maybe it's not there anymore. You can't entirely tell.
Booze.
Yeah, the bed is just made out of bottles.
No,
Yeah,
there's just a bedroll there now.
Is how's like fucking appearance as obvious to them as it is to us?
Well, I'll show you like Hal's full appearance when Devon gets back. Like I'll zoom up.
Because from what I see, it looks like Kara.
I've got it when Devon's back. I'll zoom it in, and you can possibly see the character. So yeah, there was a bed in here at one point. Kind of see that there are marks where a bed would have been in, but it's not here anymore. And you do see a really shabby bedroll on the floor where it probably once was. You can see there's a bunch of like rolls all over the floor. It's the docile of a drunk. It's a mess. You can see that where the end of the bed would have been, there's a big like it's still in there. There is a big kind of chest right at the end where the bed would be. You can see that it is locked. Coming in here, you would smell. You would smell this is the den of someone that is putting away their sorrow.
This is going to take a little longer than I thought it was.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to boom it up, and then just when you come in, Devon, I'll show it. So when you see it slumped in the back, kind of like sitting at the back with one leg stretched out, the other one bent up, with its ceiling, with a bottle of wine in their hand, is this figure right here.
Yeah, there might be a family resemblance, just a tad.
There is this character. They are. This is how the red. As you can tell from the red. They are wearing a long braided cloak, similar to almost exactly the same to what Raoul is wearing. Attached to the cloak, there is a very obvious, what you would assume, being called the Red Raven, Raven Skull. At the moment, they do have their helmet, their hood pulled all the way up, and at the moment in their hand there is a bottle of wine with a cork in it. As soon as you enter, they pull the bottle of wine up to their mouth, they bite down the cork, and they pop it out with a satisfying pop, spit the cork out, and then. So you are now in the man tent of Hal the Red.
Okay. Does the appearance look as obvious to the characters as it does to us?
Roll a perception.
Oh, please, for the love of God. Please.
Everyone does a double take.
Never.
You know that this is an elf, and it's hard to avoid the fact that they have very, very similar hair to Hera. Like, the hair is obviously a very different color, but in style, in length, in cut, it's almost as if someone maybe seen someone with that hair and go, I want that exact hair.
Yeah. It's here.
Make it obvious to everyone. Like, I'm gonna act like I'm brushing something off my leg, and I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and cast perception just to make it obvious.
Okay.
Make sure.
Okay.
Tira's gonna look at Hera and be like,
Not
Jesus.
that I needed it,
Yeah,
apparently.
no, you fucking needed that with that almost crit. So you look at this individual and you go, this person looks a fuckload like. Alright, so For the Devons who have returned, this is the art for the individual Hal the Red.
Hold on, I don't think it. Oh, it's loading. There we go.
Yep, there you go. So that is the art for the individual before you laid out on the bottom line. Hal the Red. They look very familiar to another person called Hal the Red. Maybe. But yeah,
Or not.
you are familiar with Hal. You as a person.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Or
Yeah.
not, referring to everyone else.
So that character's there drinking. Nerestine, you do not know if this person is family related, but you can 100% certain this person is a. You can 100% tell that they're easily. You can tell that they have a haircut very similar to Hera. Obviously, exactly as I said, Sarah, completely different color, but the haircut in itself and the styling is almost as if someone said, "I want to make you look like."
Okay.
But you have no evidence that at all related.
Yeah, can Insira look at Hera and see if she's having any reaction?
Hera kind of can't see, kind of behind Wilk and Neris. So Neris, you have this information. What do you do?
Get out the way.
I am going to. Would Hal just have, like. Because he's probably really drunk.
Yeah, very drunk.
Would he have, like, disadvantage to perception if I were to, like. If I were to roll stealth to, like. Give a glaring look to Insira and then to Hera, would he have disadvantage at noticing that?
He's that drunk.
He's probably not even going to try and perceive it.
Yeah,
he's too busy drinking.
Okay. So I give a very like glaring look at Insira and at Hera, and then back at Hal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to the side. Maybe she could see. Come on, bitch, look this way.
So Hera is kind of stuck between Wilk and Wone and Nerestine, so it's kind of hard for her to see. But you moving close enough, Hal will notice that there's a fucking tiefling. And he goes, "Oh, who the fuck are you?"
We're the people, Rauk.
Rauk?
How do you say?
Raul.
Not Rauk. What's
Raul.
Raul. I'm bad at names. Raul brought.
Raul! Bro, who are
Yeah.
these weirdos that you're letting into my camp? You hear a begrudging Raul moves himself through Wilk and goes, I told you for these people that they're new in town. I helped them out. They seem sympathetic to us. I figured, I'd send them your way. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I think we did.
You give me a weird sense of deja vu.
Right? I know what I mean. Right? Do you have any?
Once, like, God, I wish.
Raul!
Fucking puppet.
Raul! That stuck puppet is talking, right?
It's a fair question.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a sock puppet on his hand.
Anyway.
Juan looks around the ground looking at all the empty bottles, just like, oh my God, I'm glad I don't have a nose. There's so many empty bottles. It's like a party in here.
But none of you answered the question. Do any of you have any?
No.
No.
Oh.
I mean, it looks like you've gone through more than your fair share as it is.
Yeah.
He kind of just gives a nonchalant look, kind of shrugs the bottle in his hand, and just wigs from it again and goes, well, if you want to stay here, you're free to stay. Raul, find one of our lovely abodes. If you have any complaints,
Are you wanting to fight Kara?
Did he already fall asleep?
No, he's still
Okay.
awake, but he's just like he's just
I just making sure.
Sarah's gonna give Hal a hard look. Are you even wanting to fight Kerrigan anymore?
was the point? I'm gonna fucking bring him back.
The point is to try.
I've been trying for like 40 years. And Kurokura is gone.
Then why not just hand yourself over?
Gonna fucking give satisfaction. And that he wants me, he can
You're already giving him the satisfaction.
fucking come and find me then, can he?
Let me give you some good old-fashioned woken wisdom here.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Okay.
Your problems are not going to be at the bottom of a bottle. Your problems lie outside of where you are, and you need to solve them.
That's plain. Problem. Not what's at the bottom of the barrel. Stop thinking about. Need to take a
Except
big drink.
obviously it doesn't. Because you're still drinking. And it's not working.
The more I drink, the more
So you didn't care about them in the first place.
that goes down. Fucking right. You have that.
You think you're the only one who's experienced loss?
You stay out of it. Fucking chief. What's your name? I don't want to tell you chief.
And Sierra.
Right. You stay out of this. Fucking get up.
I've lost people. I've fought every day of my life. It isn't easy, but it's better than letting the dead go to waste like this.
Good for fucking you. Let's have a fucking round of applause that you fucking lost people too. Make you feel fucking special, does it?
Yoxford nervously claps his hands twice.
Shut
He's
up.
joining in. He gets
Well, get the water bucket.
So what you're saying is she's stronger than you are.
what I'm saying is that we all fucking feel problems. Just because it doesn't affect her doesn't mean it doesn't affect.
It does affect me. But I keep on trying to live rather than drink my problems away and pretend that the dead never happened.
Dead did. That's why.
Exactly.
Ral, is this
And they-
another one of your fucking attempts to sober me up? Is that it? Ral just gonna
You're not going to fight for them at all.
You're going to continue to just let them die.
I told him. Fucking Ral, tell him. I told him. And Ral kind of. I told him. I was done. Once I was done, go. You don't have to here. No one's keeping him here. I told him, go.
They still believe in what you used to believe in.
And they obviously believe in you, otherwise they would have abandoned you a long time ago. No.
It is your problem.
As long as you still hold responsibility, you owe it to these people to at least say something.
To fight.
You have to lead them. Who else will?
What? Last time I fucking had. All fucking died.
Not all of them. There's some still here. You're still here. He's still here. Some of them are still alive. And the town needs help. And are you gonna let the people who died go to waste? They fought believing in what you... in trying to change that town. Yeah, they did. There's no shame in that.
People die.
Dying for what you believe in. I'd rather do that than waste my life just sitting around.
Interesting.
I was just gonna say it's basically it's better to die fighting for something you believe. It's basically mirroring what Caitlin said.
What was the girl's name again?
Amelia.
I was mute this whole time. I've been talking.
Oh, Fabio, say what you want to say. Say what you want.
I was mute this whole time. I was gonna say that, okay, fine, you're useless. Can we, like, move on with the plan that we can actually help?
No, he's not useless. There's something.
No, he is declaring himself useless. I'm not saying he's useless. He's declaring himself he's useless. So let's deviate the process.
Emil was the girl's name?
Amelia.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very bad with names.
You are. How you remember any of our names, I'm beyond shocked.
Ooh.
Exactly. Good job, Fabio. And from what
I mean, we can do what we were originally sent out here for if you really want that.
It seems here's the thing. It seems Amelia believed in the end. No. She went there with you.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
Stop. Alright? I don't know who you are in Kira or what you think you know, but you only know what Raul has decided to tell you to try and, I don't know, bring me back.
Then tell me the truth.
Why don't you tell us your side? Why don't you tell us what happened? If you can stay sober long enough to actually remember.
Right?
Yeah, you were stupid. It happens. It happens.
Dead. Gone. Not
Yeah,
Yes.
back.
You're
Yeah.
right.
No good drinking over him instead of keeping on the fight for what they believed in, what she believed in. She obviously believed in you if she went with you.
You
If she
don't
was-
know. You don't know that. She was fucking
Yes,
playing that.
If she was just playing with you, she would have gotten out. She wouldn't have gone to a massacre.
If she was just playing you, she wouldn't have been killed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quint.
you're right. So if she was on their side playing you, why
is she
would they have killed her?
Wow.
It would have stung even more to have seen her on their side. That defeat would have hurt 1,000 times more than just simply seeing her dead.
It might have started out that she was a spy, but she obviously cared in the end. It does matter.
Life is really that simple.
It matters because obviously she believed in you. She believed in this fight. Why let that go to waste? Why let that love go to waste? Why let that love for the people who have fought with you go to waste by just drinking it away? Obviously you haven't, because you're going to lose these people too. You say that. You say that.
That's just it.
But they're here for you. They're staying for you for what they believe in. Then why aren't you helping them if you don't want to lose any more of them?
Yeah, that's just it. You keep saying they can go anytime they want. Raul can go anytime he wants. They can leave your waste of a body in here in this fucking nasty ass toilet you call a tent. But they don't. They fight on, they stay because of your message that you were trying to instill in Kerrigan. They don't give up when you did. Because they still believe in you. They believe in your message. They will go out there and they will fight till their very end, regardless of if you are in here in a drunken fucking stupor or not. They will go and fight for you, for the Red Ravens, for your message. Why not?
It does.
Puts down his bottle and he stands.
I grab the bottle and just throw it out of the tent.
Yo,
Right. And oh. Ral, including these chuckle fucks. How many do Ral take a moment to include them? 26. Include the wolf. 7. Nothing. 20. Still got. That's if they don't call in it. That's if you don't count their assassins.
We have the potential to call in extra people as well.
No.
Yes, we do. They might not come, but they might also come.
But here's the thing. You might not have the numbers, but if you plan it out, it can work out. Not only that, but there are people in the village are wanting to fight back. They just need some hope.
They fight back.
They're already being killed. They're losing their homes. They're losing their businesses. They're losing everything because no one is fighting anymore.
They're either being silenced or they are being disappeared because no one is standing up for them.
You see it as a lost battle. I see it as one hell of a fight. Even if you lose, you go down fighting rather than give in to these pricks.
Look. Give him 2 years.
And Sierra's gonna look at Wilk. Gonna look at Nierstein. Gonna look at Cathro. Guys, help me pick him up. Let's go find some water, sober him up.
Well, I did always say to get a water bucket.
Time to go sober this bastard up.
I reluctantly do this.
So I'm assuming you're all gonna pick him up. So
We're all gonna pick him up.
you can. It's gonna happen because sure amount of people. He's gonna fight back, but there's so many of you. So
what if we all roll crit fail?
So
not only that, but Honk is a fucking skunk.
yeah, so he would technically do ability check at. Right. So I'm not gonna make you roll. What I want, just for funsies, everyone roll athletic because I want to see like how easily you do this. But he's drunk.
Who's the weak link?
We have advantage on it since we're all working together.
No, because I want all
Why
of you
does
to do
it have
it.
to be athletics?
Did you
Yes, athletic because you're strength.
Oh,
Why?
Oh my god.
Again, it's a
Yeah.
how utterly predictable.
It's so
I am a Dex character. Why do I have to roll athletics?
because you're picking someone up. I don't think you could do that with acrobatic.
I know.
Okay, here's the thing. And Sierra's gonna yell to Raoul. She's gonna be like, "Where's water.
He'll come out and he'll look around, and I did hide. So he'll gesture towards this area here. As you can see, there are some barrels hidden under that green foliage. That's like the nearest place with water. You could see he's desperately like trying to fight you off, but he could probably fight Cathro, Caitlin. All right, I know that he definitely would not be able to fight off. Mathematically, he would not be able to fight off Wilk. But I'm gonna roll because I want to see if he manages to fight off some of the rest of you. But it is gonna be athletic, and it is gonna be at disadvantage because he's drunk. So
He's gonna beat
One. He might beat all of us except Wilk.
Yeah.
God.
disadvantage. So the first one's gonna be against Cathro. So he's kind of not being able to hold off Cathro. Second one's gonna be Insira. Oh, he's matching Insira's strength. This is gonna be against Sam. Oh no, not possible. Can he fight off Yaxpa? No, he's holding his own against Yaxpa. But can he fight off Kara? Yes, he's managing to he's pushed off Nirastine, but everyone else is kind of struggling to do so.
We're all just carrying him over to these. Is the water over here?
No. It's down here.
right down here.
Wait. Where?
Down here.
Along we go. Along the way, just carrying a kicking, probably screaming elf.
He's not screaming, but he's putting up one hell of a fight. He's like, get the fuck off me.
Yaxper, open one of the barrels.
I like that they're just letting us do this to the leader.
Listen, it needed to be done.
So here's the thing. You do get some odd looks, but then as you're doing it, Rao kind of like, no, let them do it. Let them do it.
Time to open the bastard up.
I want to see where this goes.
Here's the thing. I've got a question.
Yes.
I know it doesn't say it can sober people up, but maybe for flavor, lesser restoration, because it says it can end or lessen one disease or condition.
Right, I'm gonna rule this.
Hold on, I'm gonna set up my food.
For flavor.
Lesser restorations, that's like a level 2 spell, isn't it? It's not like a low level spell.
No, it's a level 2.
Yeah, it's a level 2. So I'm gonna say if you're willing to burn a level 2 spell slot, because that's not a small thing. If you're willing to burn a level 2 spell slot to try and sober him up, I'll say that it helps, guys. I still, for flavor, want the dunking in the water because I think it's funny. But I will say, in the future, if you're prepared to burn a level 2 spell slot, I will let you sober people up with it.
Yeah. Okay. As they are dunking this ass in the water, and Sierra's just casting lesser restoration on him. Sober up. This, I imagine Sierra has done before with her drunken idiot brothers.
Yeah, so imagine it looks a bit like that.
And maybe her mother, and she's just like, get the fuck in the water. Here's lesser restoration. I hate you. Sober up, you bastards.
This isn't a Goliath bath, but this will do.
Okay. It'll do.
So I'm going to sell the image. So kicking and screaming, well, not screaming, but kicking and shouting how it's being pulled by all of you. He keeps managing to push Nirastine off, but he's fighting off against Yaxper, and sometimes Yaxper can't hold on, but sometimes he grabs him back. Cathro the same, just pushing Cathro off.
Wait. Can I retroactively say, I feel like Yaxper should be doing this at disadvantage because of that busted arm.
No.
No. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't.
Okay. Okay, because how well could he possibly be fighting back?
Technically,
it wasn't that bad of a wound, though.
Kara,
also, Nirastine healed you.
Kara, roll me that
Your arm is
athletics.
still fucked up.
Roll me that athletics again, because technically you are at disadvantage. No. You are at disadvantage because you're exhausted. Yeah,
but
she could. So just roll me that again, Kara, just because technically you have a point of exhaustion, so you should be doing all ability checks. Okay, so for the 4, it stays at the 4.
4 athletics.
So you're pulling him, kicking and shouting, pushing people off, and sometimes some of you get pushed off, but then you grab back, and Wilk's the only one that actually has a really solid hold on him, and at no point is he even able.
Going time to sober the fuck up. In you go, bitch.
you get to the barrel and you've asked Yaxper to do it. Yaxper pulls off the lid of this barrel and you see there's water in there, and you grab a hold of the back of his head and you dunk him like head first into the water, and you pull him back up and he's like
Time for your bath.
Time to baptize his human apple.
Human apple. And then Sierra just casts Lesser Restoration as it's going on, just like, come on, time to get it out of your system.
And you're doing this. You're doing this again and again. You're dunking his head in, and you're pushing him back, and you're pulling him back, and you're dunking his head in, and then eventually you manage to pull off his hood in doing so, and it's a slightly different.
Oh, you have a hopeless one too. That's a nice touch.
There's a slightly different version of the hoodless one.
And you managed to do that seamlessly. I like that.
Yeah. The trick is you draw one version, and then you save that, and then you open the file again, and you just draw over it, and then you erase the bottom layer.
Oh no, I meant you switched them so seamlessly.
Oh, yeah, I made it a multi-sided token like Neurostine, so that I can.
Oh, like Neurostine.
Yes, I can swap it on the fly. And you do this a certain amount of times, and you could see that he's like at points, he's like eyes like wide open, gasping for air, and you can see that it is having an effect. You are forcibly sobering how the red up. You do notice that at this whole point, Hera hasn't joined you guys, but has kind of stepped back.
Hera, we might be drowning your child.
She's just like, what the fuck?
And then
to be fair, this is better than some of the shit we've done.
One time when you pull him back, he kind of like he grips the hold of Cathro's shoulder and Neurosine's shoulder and goes, "All right, you made your fucking point. Stop."
All right, and Cyril's gonna lift up 3 fingers. How many am I holding up, buddy?
He shows. Go on.
Would that talk have counted as a short rest so that I can use hit point or hit dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that did?
I will let you guys do that. For you guys, because you guys technically missed out on the short rest because of your
I'm gonna do that after I eat.
Yeah, and you get your spell slot back. Okay.
Okay. Doxper's just gonna look at the group. No more dunking.
No. I think he's had enough. And Cyril's gonna lift 3 fingers. Okay. How many do I got?
He looks mildly disappointed.
How many fingers did you say? 3?
3.
3. So he does 3 fingers, and then he turns it to a middle finger and turns it around.
She's just gonna grin. Well, there we go. We got some personality back besides whiny little bitch.
He's like coughing because you did nearly drown him. He's like, "Hey, you made your fucking point. What the fuck?"
She's gonna put an arm around his shoulders and go, "Time to start thinking of battle plans. Let's go."
Fucking head killing me.
You'll be fine.
Well, cans him an apple.
If you want, we can give you plenty more water to help.
No, I'm fucking fine for. Oh, thank you, big guy. Takes the apple. Takes it. Gavin goes. And
Good, you'll need it.
He's eating the apple, and on the rim of the barrel. He puts his elbow, and he places the back of his hand, holding the apple against his head. Kind of, you see, he's rubbing it because while he's no longer drunk, you can see he's definitely got a headache. And he goes,
"Oh yeah,
who the fuck are you again? Like, I know you said you're in Sarah, but who the fuck are you people?"
Bunch of idiots who want to help.
It's better than being sent out here to kill you.
Yeah, we got that offer, but we thought, nah, not our style. Well, the killing's kind of the style, but
a fucking way of helping.
I mean,
got you off your ass,
and you're looking better than you have.
It's fucking killing me. I'll tell you that much.
Well, 4 years of drinking will do that.
So it's only been a year.
A year of heavy drinking is gonna take a while.
Yeah, 30.
Be right back just a second.
Right, yeah.
I'm in Sierra. That behind you is Cathro. Wilkin won't. Nearstein, Yaxper.
God, it was a deal.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't when I was in that tent.
Yeah, you really need to air out that tent. You still smell like booze. And over there is our lovely Hera.
You do get used to it.
He looks and he goes, "What? Right."
Hera, she's over there. The elf. The one
He-
that's not near Steen.
He moves around. And he pushes like he nice pushes like Catherine aside, and he looks over at Hera. Hera looks at him. There's a moment of silence, looking, and then Hal does go over to her and does wrap his arm, hugs her. Like very. It's no attempt to hide it. He brushed over. He hugs her, and you do get the emotional feeling.
Best friends.
Wait, maybe Hera's Eleanor?
What?
No, this was out of character. The girl. The girl Hal was with.
No, that's Amelia.
That's Amelia.
Damn it!
And it no, Hera is not. I'll tell you that for free.
I thought maybe that'd be weird, but who knows? Feywild and all.
So, who here understands Elf? As one of your.
Let me check my shit.
I know Nearest Team will, but I'm aware that she's away.
Juan understands Elven for flavor, but
Yes, no. I think you messaged me that, and I said I 100% like not just the flavor, but
yeah. Okay.
I don't.
Alright. So Kara, Nearestine, and Wone will kind of hear, but the others, I want you to try and understand your characters. Don't understand Elvish, they won't know. And Hal just kind of pulls back and holding Kara by the shoulder. Elvin, he thinks, "What are you doing here? How did you get out? I thought you were with Vera. What are you doing here?" And kind of Kara blinks a moment and like she doesn't fully understand what's going on. She doesn't recognize it. I know you know you, right?
Is Hera saying that in common or Elvish?
Elvish. True Elvish. This entire conversation.
Hera's looking at Iristine.
Only won't and I understand.
Yeah. So and then Hal kind of looks back and says, "Oh. Oh." And then he kind of reaches out and gently leans in and presses her against his. And there's like a moment. Emotional. Not sad emotion. Kind of like a rekindling emotion.
And Sierra's gonna let that moment happen, and once it's been a few, she's gonna say, "So you do know Hera?"
How pulls away and looks at I don't know if the person is.
Holy shit, we were right.
What?
Well, we weren't worried about. We didn't know what you were to her, but she had this. Hera, do you want to tell him?
Hera looks around. Long body. Made mortal. Still part of. Don't remember everything. When I came here in Feywild, holding a small baby. That baby never had again. Then Hal looks around and goes, "When I was a child, my parents died, but they died here, forest. This forest isn't this world.
It belongs to Vera.
part of the base and go in places. Don't stay here. Get transported. Stay with maybe animals I get. They're safe.
And she raised you.
Gives a nod.
Holy sh!
Holy
been-
shit!
Been trying to help. We've been trying to help Hera, but it's. I'm afraid we're failing her a little.
Eric. May not be mortal.
So that explains the statue we
um,
saw in the forest a while ago.
Yeah.
Under Yaxper's breath, he just whispers, "Oh, but we failed Dar."
I
Hey, Devin, check your sheet a quick second. Do you have inspiration at the moment?
I don't think so.
Okay, if you did lose it.
I definitely didn't.
Okay, then don't worry.
Yeah.
But if you did, I would have took it away from
You're
that.
I've never, I've never gotten
disadvantage.
inspiration.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to remember that if you do any. No, I can't. I'm not going to give you it and then take it away. That would be unfair. Next time you do something very in character, you'll get it. But yeah. So Wilt mentions that, and Hal will pick up and go, yeah, that's one of the old strains. It broke and we couldn't repair it, so we figured it would be better to leave it for nature to retake.
Makes sense in a Vera way.
That explains so much, Hera.
Holy shit!
Hera
Hera,
nods. Yeah.
we found.
By the way, the logic was just if we failed Dar, then we technically did fail her. Because
I know. Devin, it's joke. We joke.
And Zero looks at Hera and gives her a bit of a smile. At least we got something of your past back, I guess.
how did you two end up parting ways?
He looks at Hera and like, I wanted to help, but the problem is, I'm not. Yes, I'm not what Hera was. I'm not faced with it. I'm a failed ladder. Because I was raised Feywild, changed who I was. But because I'm not purified, I can't just enter the main Feywild, leave whenever I wanted. It doesn't work like that. So I wanted to come out, never go back. And Hera said I wanted to help, could, but I would have to know that I'd never go back. Couldn't what?
Juan's gonna ask, "Did you say Eladrin?"
Yeah, he nods. Yeah, we most of the people of this realm lost a Ladrin. We really failed. Elves that were born in the Feywild or grew up there. Changes who we are.
Okay.
Do you? Hey.
Juan is this noticeably mildly bothered.
Can I attempt to insight won't?
Walt's a strange.
So roll right.
Guy.
So Wilk, because we don't have a stat line for Won't, what I would like to do is roll a deception check for me. But because I feel Won't would actually be much better at deception, Wilk, roll it for me at advantage.
At advantage? Okay.
Yeah, and then Neurostine, you're going to do an insight check against at advantage deception. That's pretty fucking high. So roll an insight. See, you have to beat 20. Oh
Whoa!
shit! So give away a little of what's going on, Sam, but don't give away the whole thing because she didn't beat you, but she met you. So you can give away a little bit of breadcrumbs if you want, but don't give the whole cake.
Juan is gonna like slowly admit something. And he's just gonna say, when you mentioned Eladrin and Feywild, I had flashbacks to my old master. That's all.
She is gonna give a look, but she's not gonna
Wide
ask right
eyes.
I return my attention back to Hal and Hera because I know there's something more there. Clearly, because mainly due to Vera and past conversations with Won't, we know that Won't was at some point in time in some way an elf.
Yeah.
We've pieced that together that we believe.
Yeah,
We don't have evidence. But we have belief that perhaps Won't was elf or knew elves, or at least we have some understanding that he may have known elves or lived among. We're not 100% sure that he was an elf, because that's still up on the table. But we know that for a period of time, it makes sense he must have been around elves.
I thought Vera had flat out referred to him as an elf.
He had him, that doesn't necessarily mean he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ask, I tell Hera that this is not meant to be rude, and I don't want to talk about her as if she's not here. But I ask Hal if he could possibly explain why it is that her voice is changing and she is getting memories that she previously doesn't recall having. Is it because she is back here in this specific place? If it could possibly be something else, you might be the best one to answer this because of how much time you spent with her.
Yeah.
Scratch the back of the head. Oh. What I know about Hera is that is wrong. Everything I know. Know the stuff she wouldn't. Happens. How does a hate? What is a face? How is a face made? You would always just tell me that, oh, did I make? That was
That's all she ever told us.
Yeah.
all she ever told.
She said that when I had asked her, she had said that she had never seen another face spirit like herself made.
Oh no, there are face spirits. Humanoid, I guess is the word, like her, but don't know if you'd want to think I'm biased. Always think like one of a kind.
I believe me, I can
We
understand that biased nature. So
And
there is a connection. I can understand that one of a kind feeling. And yet that was said loud enough to where everybody would understand that there might be a connection between myself and Hera.
How's everyone feeling? This is a nice, warm feeling. We've got Hal, Hera.
It's got Neurasthene not being an asshole.
Yeah, Neurastene's not being an asshole. Hal and Hera. So I will say that, like, so as you can tell from the story, they're not actually directly blood, but Hera raised Hal. Because
Hera still Hal's mom.
Yeah.
They may not be blood related, but that's small.
I mean,
Foster mother.
it's yeah, and it's enough that how, as you can see, as he's grown up,
Took
has took after her and has emulated her. But I wanted to show that how so much revered Hera, that how has styled his hair exactly like.
The Hex Cinematic Universe.
So there's a lot going on, and I wanted to just talk about this situation for a second. It's a nice, happy moment, and
It's gonna be ruined.
so you all here. You're down here, but who's not with you? Oh, your fabled wolf friend isn't here with you. And from
Man, he is up there.
as you're having this conversation, you hear Triaka, you hear her start to bark really loud, and then you start hearing the marching of feet, the heavy footed marching of feet, and then I'm gonna go to the end. You look to the top of the screen, you may see something.
Oh shit!
Fucker.
Oh,
You hear the barking of your wolf, and then a very familiar voice, the voice of Quintus.
The asshole.
Yes, the asshole, the traitor, shouts out, and he goes, "Hal, we've come for you and all of your little ravens. If they stand down, I promise they won't be killed, but we both know what has to happen to you." All.
Here's the.
oh, right. I'm
Is
done
this
eating. I should do my hit dice.
Oh no. Here's the thing. Is this a fight we can win? I'm trying to think. Or do we need to?
I haven't said the phrase roll initiative. I haven't said that. So until the phrase roll initiative happens.
I know, but that's if Hal gives himself up, probably.
So
Okay,
you've
what's my hit dice stuff again?
so go onto your character sheet,
Yeah.
and then you will see hit dice.
When was our last long rest?
Before the last fight. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, in game terms, yesterday. So not the very beginning of last session.
Okay.
Would have been
Okay, I was trying to figure out because I had 5 hit dice, but I know that wasn't used before our
No,
last
I know
long
it
rest, so I
wasn't.
just-
It's not possible for you to have done that. So I would say go up to full hit dice and then take away whatever one.
But yeah, I want to
Okay,
talk to
so-
everybody here for a minute.
Yeah.
Do we need to
So-
run? What do
so-
we need to do?
So Devon, so on the sheet, go back up to 7 hit dice first, and then
Yeah, I
just
did that.
click the button that says hit dice, and it will automatically roll your hit.
Oh. Where is that on the actual thing? Oh, I see.
So
As
that
soon as it decides to roll.
yeah, so that's a 7.
That's 7 back, or is it?
That's 7 back. Yeah,
Okay, it's just a flat 7 back.
yeah. Because
Okay.
if you look in the bracket, it says a D8 plus 4. So what you
I see.
and then if you hover over it, you roll a 3 and you get plus 4.
Yeah, that's full. Okay.
There you go. So right. So yes, out of character. What do you want to do? But then in character, I have. But out of character.
Is this a fight we can win?
You asking me?
I'm asking everybody, including you. Is this a fight?
Here's the
actually
thing. Oh, that is quite a few dudes. Here's the thing. Obviously, if it was just us, no. But there are a lot of more people than just us.
I will point out. So I'm going to help you out. Not to help you out. You can see it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 Black Hand archers. There are 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 Black Hand Swashbucklers or Black Hand Swordsmen. There are 2 Black Hand Master Thief, and there are 5 Black Hand Assassins, and then there's something you've never seen before. There's 2 of these boys.
That's a mage.
They look very magical.
Magic. That's
And
the
then-
thing.
So many numbers. That's like a 5-hour battle.
And then there's, of course, Quintus. No.
That's the thing. Can we win this fight?
I mean, here's the thing. Devin has his spells back. You and I don't have ours.
Yeah, but we still have spells.
Tell you what, I'm going to let you guys talk about that for a minute, because I need to use the rest. So you guys talk
Okay.
about it, come up with an idea. Something will happen when we pick up, because there is another plan. But I want to know what you guys think. So I'll let you talk about that. Talk amongst yourself while I go use the rest.
Because we can't let
Okay.
them get Hal,
Point-
obviously.
Point number 1. Even though I don't think this is actually going to be a fight that plays out in earnest, I feel like the amount of numbers and turns that would need to play out would, 1, drive Hex insane. 2, that's like a 5-hour battle.
10.
Well, first off,
That's 33
13,
enemy
14,
tokens.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
That's a whole
26.
session.
20. Could you shut up for a minute, please, Devin? 26 of us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
17,
29,
22, 48.
31, 32, 33. There's 33 of them, 28 of us. That's not too bad number-wise. We've got a lot of numbers. But do we want to... We can't let them get Hal, obviously. What's everybody thinking
Yeah.
here? Fabio?
I think we run with Hal, honestly.
But then we leave a lot of people behind, and that weakens the
We
numbers.
try and get as many of them out as we can, I guess.
Fabio.
I don't think Phobos.
Fabio.
I don't think he's gonna. It's Fabio.
I have.
Am I not being hurt?
Oh, we got a problem in fit planning in that we can't hear Fabio. Kara, Sam, thoughts?
So, this map, I don't know what else is in this map besides the tents over here. I don't know what this is.
Those are crates. So if you want to know what something is, I will point out what it is. Just tell me what it is you want to see, and I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, so these are just empty crates, I assume, or just
They're not empty. So obviously this is where these people live. That there are in those crates there are food. There are possibly
containers.
Yeah, possibly some health standard health potions. Maybe like ration, clothing. This is stuff for these people to survive.
All right, and this thing seems really important. This big ass tree in the middle of the map. That seems very important here.
Yep.
Because Hex
Checkers down
definitely
outside.
said that there was something to it.
I heard
so-
Fabio. Did Fabio say something?
His
Hello?
mic lights up
His
every
mic
once in
lights
a
up,
while.
we just can't hear him. I think he's asleep.
Did he
That's right.
fall
But
asleep?
I heard snoring.
let's talk about the plan and then we'll sort that out. But so
Yeah.
you said that you feel there's something about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something about that tree.
But also keep in mind is this forest. From what I understand, from what Hera and damn, I'm blanking on him. Yeah, what they said was this forest apparently has certain like gateways if you get lost into the Feywild, correct?
Yeah, and
That's what it's-
because this forest is part of the Feywild, kind of half trapped in our world.
Yeah.
Would
Um,
potentially
so-
be able to find a portal and get us through it. Get the whole
Possibly.
team, get all of us through it. And
Yeah,
so
but-
then we're
remember
Feywild,
how no, but Hal can't. Remember Hal said once he left the Feywild, he can't go back.
So here's what here's why I have to deduct, because unless they're going to be huge liars, they did say they only wanted Hal.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
And who's the second in command?
Rao.
Wow.
And Rao, in case we have to lose Hal, seems like a very capable leader already.
We don't want to lose Hal.
We don't, but seems like the way this might escalate if we don't want to get into a battle, which I don't know if we want to, because there's a lot of shit happening here, especially that tree. So I don't know if we want to do
Hex
that.
said something was going to happen that might give us another option first.
Oh yeah.
There is something.
Can we play out that? Can we play that out, then decide
Yeah.
from there?
Yes.
Okay, let's play out and then decide.
So right, we're returning to in character. So
Yeah, sorry.
as that shouts out, Hal looks around and says, right, want me to have these all or the. And then as he says that, just immediately, the Hera just slaps him. And says, and it's like a proper fucking powerful slap. Not he is pussyfooting around. And she looks at you all and she goes, do you trust me?
And Sarah's going to look at her always.
He looks like it. We'll say that Afro goes, I guess. But everyone else, he goes, do you trust me?
We've trusted you thus far.
Of course I do. Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Right. Gonna do something? What happened? I want you all to remember to trust me and know that I have a plan. Okay? He looks around at everyone like, okay?
I don't like the sound of it, but okay.
Okay.
Right. First
I'd
of
also
all,
felt like I could infer mentally what it is.
no, because you try to, and you feel like she is using a lot of her mind to block you out. You could tell that she's deliberately trying to block you out.
You never know.
Right, so
Go
she gathers you around.
Triaka.
First things first, I want you to all follow me, right? Remember that you trust me, okay?
All right.
Okay.
They all march down, and as you get to Rao goes, well, this is great, you're not drinking, but Quintus has decided this is when he wants to do the reunion tour. And Hal kind of gives him a smirk, and he goes, yeah, but Hera says she's got a plan, and trust her.
You should come with us.
Rao goes, of course I'm gonna fucking come. Go face that barn. Hera looks at him and says, before we do any more of those cooks, mate? And Rao goes, yeah, we've got loads. Why? Arson. Grabs one, puts it over Hera.
God.
Hera throws it
Oh
on.
no, she's gonna. No.
And then you all gonna march down there.
Oh boy.
Hmm?
Into the deco tree.
Into
Or
the-
not.
No, you're not going in. You're gonna march to the enemy.
Oh.
Right. So you
Can-
get down here, you can see the force.
Sarah, like, signal for Striaka to follow because they've been working
yeah.
with her for a while.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ow. Howard standing at the front, and then as you see down here, you see the enemy before you, and face to face with the enemy, Hera shouts out and goes, "You're Quintus, right? You're leading these people." He goes, "Yes, I'm Quintus. You spoke before. Listen, we don't want you or the outsiders. We just want Hal. You hand over Hal. I can't say that you're allowed to stay in Carrigan, but, well, we won't kill you, at the very least. Hera kind of looks around and goes, nah, I don't think we'll be handing anyone over to you. But, well, you're an elf, right? And Hal shouts out, no, he lost the right to be that when he fucking tried to be with his wee masters. No, but you're an elf, right? You're an actual elf. And he goes, yes, I'm a drow. What this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And then Hera steps forward, and in Elvish, he will say out loud that upon the elven gods of old, I declare a right to a duel. Now, any individuals that are of elven blood, you will know that in the lineage of elves, even among drow, people that have distanced themselves from the baseline elf, there is still this core belief of if another elf wishes to duel you, you have to accept. And if you do not accept, the idea is that the elf, because the moment you echo out that you want to duel, it is said that the elven gods have to. The elven gods turn away from whatever they're doing, whatever elven god they are, whatever side they're from. They have to look. They have to see it, and to declare that you don't wish to take part in an elven duel is to declare in front of all of the elven pantheon that you refuse an ancient and honored tradition. So, because you're a bitch. The gods said you are a bitch. Even Loth said you are a bitch in Spider. So this happens, and he stops for a second, and then there's a bit of moment of tenseness, and he calls out, "Alright, I guess you want me to fight Hal then?" She goes, "No, you're gonna fight me." And forward. Quintus comes out. Fight. So,
Wait. Here's the thing. Is there stipulations to this?
yes,
If like
Elven rule, if you heal them, it's cheating.
Well, not only that, but here is the thing. Obviously, if she loses, they get Hal, basically, right?
Yeah.
What do we get if she wins?
They will have to find out.
Yeah, well, they'll leave.
Hold on.
But for how long?
Hold on. Can we get Quintus as well?
Probably,
I think the fight's already started.
The fight would have started, but the terms.
Yeah, but I mean, the terms have not been decided on yet. The terms are being.
It's very clear that if you win, if they win, they get out. You will kind of dictate what you want if you win. But you can't obviously say all the Carragans must leave. That's got nothing to do.
No. Can Ansira? This is me asking out of character first. Can Ansira call out if Hera wins, the group backs down and Quintus joins the Ravens?
Quintus shouts out.
This was out of character. This is out of character. Can I?
Yeah, you can. But yeah, you can. But Quintus's gonna have a very specific.
Okay, and Sierra's gonna shout. You'll obviously get Hal if you win. If we win, how about they back down and you join the Ravens?
They'll back down. I won't rejoin those bastards, but you can have my corpse. How about that?
Oh.
Deal, we got a necromancer. We'll make use of you.
So, this is gonna be. I'm gonna describe it. I'm gonna roll for it, but I'm gonna. It's gonna be a lot of like descriptions of the fight. Let's click on good old Quintus.
This is another question out of character. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can Insira use the stone to message Hera to not? Does a duel have to end in a death?
No, it doesn't have to.
Okay, because can Insira use the stone she got from Wilk and message Hera? Don't kill him. He's a good fighter. We could use him.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, that's what she'll do. She just messages.
Hold on. She might not fight to the death. He probably will.
He'll probably will, but it would be good to try.
We could end up in a situation somewhat similar to the previous duel we had. Only he in not necessarily accepting defeat.
I mean, if she knocks him the fuck out,
Well,
ain't no choice but to take it as a loss, right?
You've already said it, and the fight's already going now.
Okay.
I'm doing all this in public, so it's a
Sorry.
fair fight. Okay.
Come on, Hera!
Right. So he hits with Heartseeker.
What do you mean? So it's a fair fight? I wish it was slightly less fair.
Hera's favor, damn it.
So that 11 piercing. He would have moved.
That's what I mean. I wish it was just off camera. No, she wins. Fuck you.
No. This is not one of those, right? And then
No,
sneak
it's
attack.
a TPK fight.
Another 15 damage. That's attack number 1 from Arthur. This is an idea to show you what. So, attack number 2 from Heartseeker crit. And that 14. And then also get attack silence. Silence hit.
Is she dead?
No, she's been barraged with attacks, but she's still alive.
She's gonna lose though, ain't she? Damn it.
Her turn, so she's gonna attack back. Does that hit? I don't believe. Oh, that does not hit. So that would have been Faye hit. So then attack number 2 hit. Attack number 3 misses. That's 8 piercing. That's magical. And then, of course, she's going to fucking use one of her spell slots for Blessings of Fey Court. $11 more damage. Yep, that's her turn. Goes over back to Quintus. So what you see has happened is Quintus is right out of the gate comes out. He has this, he pulls free 2 weapons, one of which is a blood red rapier. It's a rapier, and the blade itself is just this crimson red, almost like, I don't know, a weapon that you may have seen before that happens to be crimson red that someone else that you know carries. And he just, this thing, like a forceful strike, like stabbing out towards her. It feels like the blade itself is directing towards certain vital points of her, and it sure as well hits home several times. But she's still hanging in there. She's not got low health. She's quite stacked when it comes to health. Then from his other hand, he pulls out a rather long dagger that is again, oddly enough, blood red, and slashes out towards that. You see, this is a weapon as well that seems to be going for very specific points. Heartseeker goes for the chest. It tries to go for vital points. But Silence seems like it tries to go for your throat, as if it's trying to, silence you. It is then 20 again. He hits with a 24, and with that, he knocks her out. So he
Oh
doesn't.
shit! Wow.
He doesn't kill her.
Shit.
He stabs it through her, and you see her eyes roll, and you see she falls to her knees.
He kicked her ass.
Oh yeah. He nearly one-turned. She had 6 health after.
So there was no way for her to win this fight.
Not really. But she falls to her knees, and as she falls to her knees, he grabs a hold of her by the hair, and he looks out the roof. He said, "That was stupid of her to try and do this, to try and urge a duel like this. There was no way that she was ever going to win. Now, I'm not going to kill her. That's not our way. But the duel is over, and you've brought this on yourself." And lets go of her hair as she thumps down, grabs a hold of her left arm, pulls it back, drags the long red blade where her elbow meets arm, jabs the blade through it,
Ow!
twist, turn, at the point of the elbow to the hand, just elbow to the rest of the arm, gone. The arm is removed. So she's got on her left arm, she has her shoulder down to her elbow, but it's just gone. The rest of the arm cut off. As you see that she's struggling, and he like grabs a hold of it, she's shivering, shock is starting to take her. But he does something. Have someone's arm cut off. You expect them to pass out, cry. Most certainly don't expect them to laugh. And as laughing, he looks down at her and he goes, why are you laughing? There's nothing to laugh about here. And clasping onto her gone arm, she dribbles out some blood from her chest. Said, "You're not. We're in the middle of a place. Be wild. Then you hear a strange roar as, hold on, that tree's moving.
Yeah, I knew it. It's an ant.
But that's not the only tree that's moving.
Hell yeah! Tree brethren.
Zooming out. Oh shit!
You were most certainly right, Sam. There was something very specific about that big tree in the middle.
I was after Devin said a turtle's gonna appear. I was actually gonna jokingly say no, it's just an ant. That's all it is. It's like no, it actually is. It kind of is that.
Yeah, and
they're popping out throughout the forest too.
As that's happening, you see that the tree starts to move itself, and then from the big tree in the middle of the room, you hear a booming voice, and the booming voice says,
"Fuck yeah,
you fucked up.
You have shed the blood of a Fae in the Fae land. This will not go unpunished." Hold on.
No voice.
I might have to replay. Yeah. I had the voice modulator on, but it didn't work. So bear with me.
No, it didn't work.
Oh yeah, I'm
give it a moment.
Yeah, give it a moment. Take two. All right, now it should be though.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so the ant burst out shouting. The tree lord burst out shouting, "You have shed the blood of a Fae in the Feywild. This shall not go unpunished."
Hell yeah.
How many? Oh, I didn't zoom out in case there were more.
There's
There were
quite
four
a
last
few
time.
of these motherfuckers.
And that is where we leave
There were
off.
four now?
Oh,
Yeah, what a great.
shit.
Yeah, that's a good thing to leave on.
Yeah.
So, just obviously information. Hera knew she
Hexy,
also.
you're coming in a little scratchy.
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
Right, yeah, sorry about that.
Hello?
I was coming in a
Okay,
bit
there we go.
scratchy and I just
There
wanted
you
to
go.
quickly change it. So Hera knew she was going to go in and lose that fight. There's not much that she could do about that. But hold on, wait. My mic's not picking up, I don't think. Okay, now it should
We
be
hear
picking
you.
up. Yeah, no, but it wasn't picking up on it, and that's why I was a bit worried. But it's fine now. It's fine now. Yeah, it's fine now because I see that the audio input captures reading. So Hera went into that fight knowing she was going to lose. But what she was hoping is that Quintus would not understand that they were in the Feywilds, and also not understand that if she shed enough of his blood, the other Fey creatures would awaken to that. Because...
Yeah.
Yeah, so just to show you, we have the creature in the very middle. He needs to be put onto the right layer. But it is this individual right here. This is a tree lord.
Hell yeah.
That
So basically, they fucked up.
they
Well, he
fucked up. They fucked up because you've got a tree lord, and then you've actually got tree kins that are all the same, but there's 3 of them, and that's just what you see on this part of the map.
Oh no.
Remember, the last 2 zones are where Hera has said this isn't just like your normal place. This is the Feywild.
And Vera's got an ant on every corner of this map.
I hope so.
Every fucking corner.
So
So
first
hey.
thing that's gonna happen during the fucking battle is like we're gonna have to get to Hera to keep her from.
oh yeah, someone maybe wants to stop Hera from bleeding out.
Out of curiosity, and I don't want you to get specific because I know you're not gonna anyway. But what kind of general health range would you say the middle guys got going on? What kind of pool are we talking about?
Yeah, can we just get a like?
Not the number. What's the range?
More than Quintus. I mean, do you want me to say it? Because let's be honest, you're all gonna watch the video, and it's clearly gonna be video. So the tree lord has 180 health.
I'm so happy.
Good.
Hera, you beautiful bitch. You
What
lost
do the
an
smaller
arm.
ones
though.
have? Like half of that, a quarter of that?
I actually don't have it on their token, but I'll tell you because they're on your side, so I'm not gonna keep information of your own team essentially on your side. So the big one in the middle, that's called a tree lord. The other ones are treants, and they have 138 health.
Kara, we need to keep the big guy up.
More than a half.
Keep the big guy.
I
Well,
don't
keep in
think
mind,
that's gonna be a problem.
Hex also said there were trees also in the other map
Yeah,
too.
and they're probably gonna come running, and
Yeah.
something tells me
Yeah,
they got big movement.
Yeah.
That's actually a really big advantage point for us if
Yeah.
we utilize this force well.
Fucking
So-
love you, Hera. You beautiful
I mean,
bitch.
think about it from Hal's perspective. Hal didn't choose this to be their base for no reason.
Yeah.
Instead of guerrilla warfare, we enact with tree warfare.
Tree warfare.
Cut out the gorilla, just the tree.
Just the tree. But yeah, so that's the session. That's what I was hoping that we'd reach that point at the end, where the treants and the forces of the Fae would begin to make their appearance. I wanted you to see that. Oh fuck, that's a lot of enemies. But well, you weren't alone. You have your own allies in the forest.
Hell yeah.
Somebody,
Oh boy.
The friends were
Somebody
the
just
treat we made along the way.
somebody distract Quintus and let me at Hera. I need to heal very quickly.
I feel like Quintus is probably going to be rather distracted by the giant, because if you look like,
Yeah, is he still holding Hera's arm?
he
He
tossed
probably won't
it.
be anymore.
He tossed it, but look, so
Oh, okay.
but look, so he's only about 45 feet away from that one treant. So
What? Out of curiosity, what is their movement? Just out of curiosity, because these are big boys.
let me have a look. So the tree lord, they're only 30. Is the tree lord? I think that's the one downside, is they don't have a huge range of movement. They're only 30.
That makes sense.
Because the idea is it's supposed to be like a slow ent that just marches towards you. Huge amount
It's
of
a
health.
marching death.
They're huge creatures as well, so they are literally like that size. They're gigantic, and not to spoil, but to give you a little bit of a hint, every one of the treants also has this ability.
Yeah, more trees. We get the Great Deku Tree and Wispy Woods.
Somebody animate the tree that they're
Swallows.
standing right next to. Woohoo!
Treants
This
can
one.
make more treants.
Animate this one. Right.
And another thing.
Yeah. So
Another.
Damn it! I wish we could do this battle, but I know why we can't, considering Fabio's asleep.
well, so here's a few little things. So first of all, Fabio's asleep. Second of all, this is a big battle. Yes, you have suddenly got the tides a bit more in your favor, but
it's not certain.
it's not certain. It's not guaranteed. You've just got these boys. You don't know if they've got any more backup. Hal did mention that he believes that the Black Hand have hundreds of agents in Karrigan. And
Here's the thing: we're gonna have to take out those mages first.
yeah, I was gonna say, you have no idea what these guys can do.
Well, we want to take them out that first, because I don't want to know if they got a fire spell.
Yeah,
I don't think you're gonna share this, obviously, but I just want to know. Actually, their health range is there. You don't have to specify, but like, is their health bar pretty big? The mages.
The mages. Let me have a look.
Mages usually don't have that big of a health bar.
But I'm wondering, like,
I will
I'm
take
wondering.
a quick sneaky peek, and I will let you know. So let me just go Black Cloaks, Black Hand Warcaster. It's not as large as the other people that you fought that are members of Black Hand. I'll tell you that much.
Good.
I'm not going to give you a range, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is.
Oh yeah.
But
I
I'm just
expect
gonna
so.
say it's not as much as the other Black Hand that you fought.
Cool. I'm gonna fucking use. I'm probably gonna use Thrower Instinct to bounce my way over to them.
Bounce away. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it at today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and thank you very much, individuals, for watching. I'm going to stop the recording now, but I'm welcome to continue talking a bit more about it. I know this is a bit of this is only 3 hours and a half, but I really do not want to go any more further than this, because it will take a long time to do it. Plus, I really love that ending of...
Fucked up.
Hera's fucking arm's been cut off. What? It was a plan. Oh shit! Ents.
I made the joke while you were gone that like this fight isn't real. This is a session.
This is a session. Yeah, this is a session. But
I
yeah.
was going to say that earlier. Like this, like I looked at that amount of guys, and I'm like, this is. We're all familiar with the concept of an orgy of evidence.
Yeah.
Where there are so many tokens that I'm like, either this is a fake out and it's not real at all, or there are a bunch of variables. That
Well,
don't
when I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing.
I figured something, but who knows?
We had like a decent amount of knowledge beforehand that told us that A, this forest is magical.
Yeah.
B, you could get lost in it and maybe get transported to the Feywild, depending on the person.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's obviously going to be something happening there. So even if this didn't happen, I wouldn't have been surprised if someone else concocted a plan of like trying to lure them somewhere else in the forest and having them get lost.
Yeah.
That's my idea.
Anyway, I'm just going to stop the recording now, so thank you very much for watching, but I'm still going to talk about this. So thank you very much for watching, Jonathan and assembled people. And you people on the other team, don't worry, you got shit coming next week.